Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Everybody's heard about the Everybody's heard about the bird. Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Everybody's heard about the Everybody's heard about the bird.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Gill and Zab show. I am Gill. I am currently here holding it down until Zab gets done taking a shower. Right now, he is just all sorts of naked, rubbing suds all over his body. I know, quite the visual I just gave you all. I do apologize on that, but he will be back here in a bit. We are continuing on our World of Warcraft Adventures in Season of Discovery Phase 2. I'm currently on a hunter, just fucking around, farming and things. I was invited to potentially do BFD. I'm not sure if that already happened or not. So let me see if that happened. Alright, let me get my screen and stuff down. I don't know if I said Helldivers or not. Honestly, I can't remember much. It was a long night last night. Um, I was up till about 4:30 myself and things, and then had trouble going to sleep because I drank some energy drinks to try to stay up, and yeah, so I had to go grab the kid from the in-laws, and then when I got home, I had to take a nap because I was tuckered, all sorts of tired. I haven't really talked to Zeb today besides the text I just sent him on if he's ready to rock and roll and things. All right. yeah, yeah. Good times, great oldies. Great oldies. I have no idea, but I honestly don't. I still don't even have it installed or anything. Um, and whatnot. So just too much going on. I know. I was hit up earlier too by Vale to play some more Valheim and stuff today. I was like, dude, I just got to my in-laws' house when I got his message. I was like, sorry, buddy. But, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a super exciting little stream tonight as you guys get to sit there and just watch me fish, and I'm just gonna chit chat with y'all because uh, yeah, I got to level up my farm is shit, unfortunately. So maybe when Zab gets back, he'll have be doing something that's a little bit more fun and exciting than whatever the hell I'm doing, and I'll be able to. Ah, damn it! Is there a guy over here, a vendor? Hell yeah, there is. Mm-mm-mm. That fantastic. Give me some worms. Hmm. Yeah, let's be fair. You're right. You're right. It's true, true, true. All right, what we got here? Throw this shit on right here. No. And until Zab figures that out, I probably won't start it. uh, actually, honestly, I gotta remember how to set it back up because I honestly don't remember how I did it. It's one of these buttons. I guess I could look here while I'm trying to fish. Let me just get this debris first. Then I'll check, see if I can get it all set up, what have you. In the debris. This increases my fishing, right? No. Alright, let me see. Stream. Honestly, let's do add-on options. Audio. Let's check this shit up so I can actually hear it. There we go. Alright, how to set up a new challenge. Let's see. Manage polls, add marker, clear markers, manage prediction, manage requests, hub only chat. Add markers with description, string together. Clip that. Create channel, manage goals. It's not done to manage goals. Let's see here. Community challenge. Twitch. Navigate to the channel points section. Okay, channel points. Got it. Channel points. Channel points. Manage. Alright, yep, right there. Mark as complete. Confirm. Alright. Uh, Description. Number of days. 30 days. Let's see. Is there a way to detail view? Background color. That. Is there a way to raise the points? Doesn't look like it. Unless I'm missing something here. Close that. And start a new challenge. I'm trying to get back in. I had like 400,000 players earlier. Like, wow. 50k Gil. Shush! Shush! Can you see my screen? There you go. New challenge started. Yeah, I put that shit for 75k. It's like, fuck, is he looking? You got a camera in here? What's going on? Alright. Alright. Maybe I can. There we go. Let's see. Edit. Let's see. Is there a way? Man, I really thought there was a way. Oh, okay. That's why. What does it actually say? Is it saying that? Yay. Ooh, funny, funny, funny. Let's see, channel points. There we go.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think we were streaming tonight because we streamed last night.
Yeah, I mean,
But here
whatever. Either or. Let's see, how do we VIP? Alright. Huh. Did it not go yet? I have to push a button. Oh, I do have to push a button. There you go.
You gotta push a button.
Start the challenge, the new 30-day challenge. Yeah, there we go. All right. So Sildis messaged me earlier asking if we wanted to run a BFD with them, like on alts or whatever.
I mean,
Said I'd ask you. No. All right.
I don't want to. You can. I'm not saying you can't. Sir, I'm not in charge of you, but no.
I mean, you are until I give you your money back. So I'm just out here fishing right now. So.
Fishing? What are you fishing for?
To level my cooking and my fishing same time. All right, let me get this transition going real quick so I can get your stream rocking and rolling. Collab cam,
Rockin'
start.
and or rollin'.
Start collab cam. Let's see, then I got to come in here to Discord channel. Stream time. That one. There we go. Yeah. Whenever you can turn your collab cam on for me, I would love you a long time.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
Girl, it's still early and you're bossing me around. There you go, sir.
All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Shit.
Change the lights. Boom. There we go. A little too bright in here. How's your day?
It was okay. I woke up and about noonish or so, and I don't know, just kind of wanted to be with myself, so I just kind of fucked around
Played with
until
yourself?
about yeah, screwed around until about 3 or so, and then went and got the kid and the dog, and
Yeah, no, I took baby girl to the dentist. They're like, hey, whatever she's doing, tell her to keep it up. Teeth look good. I'm like, word.
So, urge the word.
Then we grabbed some Wendy's, and yeah, came home, played a little WoW.
Sweet. Yeah, no, I was sitting there, I was farming earlier and things, and before I went to get the kid, and then I got back and tried to farm some more. I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking boring. Went, took a nap, and I woke up for stream.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I honestly, I checked the time. I'm like, man, Gil hasn't been on all day. We're probably not streaming tonight. Cool. I'm watching my show, relaxing.
Maxing, relaxing.
Don't want to go to work tomorrow. Tell you that much. But I can't pull a you and just decide like the day before, like, nah, or morning of. Dude, my work would fucking kill me.
Yeah. Oh, just tell him, you had an accident, on your way walking into work, and you had to go home and telework.
I mean, I've already told you they might not let me have skill bridge.
Really?
They,
Oh, they bank on you too much.
yeah, I pretty much like.
Well, then tell them to set up a fucking skill bridge there for you to do. Like,
apparently they've talked to Mr. Davis about that.
I mean,
And like one of the civilians was like, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do when you leave. I'm like, probably the same thing you did before I was here. Like, guys,
man.
I'm not that important.
Right.
Yeah, apparently, and I didn't realize this. So they've hired like a bunch of engineers and data analysts. I'm the only developer, well, with the exception of Dave, but he can like push the button whenever he wants.
Right. Zap doesn't want blood on his good sleeves right now. What does that even mean, Thomas? What'd I miss? I missed something.
I don't know. Probably because I'm wearing.
Oh, no sleeves.
So the wife pleaser.
Yes, the wife pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
It's the correct terminology for those shirts nowadays.
I mean, better than the old one.
Yeah, oh, 1,000%. I agree. But it's
Oh
just
man.
like stereotypes, you know. There's a reason it was called what it was called. There's a little truth behind it, right?
Mhm. How have I not gotten a single war banner yet? What the flying fuck?
Don't you have to? Aren't they like scattered around? And you have to like actually click on them.
No, they
Oh,
drop off these guys.
I thought they were like that red thing sitting there. Looks like a war banner to me, right? So you,
No. Like, man, I've done this quest a couple times. I'm pretty, but you had me doubting myself, Gil. Yeah,
no,
there we go. See.
hey, I haven't done that quest, so
Oh, by the way, good tanking last. What was happening with that last boss?
dude was just smacking, dude. Like that's all it was. He just hits really freaking hard. So, uh, the warlock has, you know, the drain life thing, so it's able to keep sustainment up, help
Mhm.
heal itself, and what have you, right? So that's pretty much what it was. It was just getting smacked around too much.
What was happening? Couldn't tell you what was happening last night in the raid. All I know is they were like warlocks focus on the sheep. That's all I was doing. Going to town on that goddamn sheep.
You're like, yeah.
Well, he just kept following you. I'm like, this is cool. Oh, after the raid? Oh man, I'd been drinking pretty fucking early.
Yeah, he had been drinking for 12 hours straight. Who
Yeah,
knows
I
if he
used to,
even remembers after raid?
damn. And then I started watching like a bunch of Jack Nicholson like clips.
Oh yeah, because you kept
Dude,
coming in trying to like do the quotes. And we're like,
and oh,
is he trying
fucking it
to?
up.
Are you
Because
quoting
I was so
Jack
drunk at that point,
Nicholson?
dude. And my problem, like, and I know I've gotten too drunk when I start watching YouTube. I'm like, oh no, I'm YouTube drunk.
So let me turn up the volume here. Your stream.
Oh shit! Why did I cast that spell? There we go. Oh, did you need heavy silk bandages?
I mean that's what I'm currently using and stuff, but it's fine.
Because I've been making them. Because I can?
Yeah,
I don't
just
know why.
vendor 'em. Make some money off of it.
I don't know if they sell for anything. Yeah, I think I've made like 5 or 10 gold today. Not a whole lot.
Don't take them. It's a scam from Zab to get more gold. Right.
Right.
When you said the other ones, I was seriously looking to see if there was a COD on them. Like,
Did you? No,
yeah, I was like, this is going right back.
I wouldn't do that to you. It would have been funny though.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them poor.
Right.
I didn't realize until this morning that I ran out of dip.
No bueno.
I thought I had a whole nother can. But I didn't.
Womp womp.
Yeah, man. Fucking sucks. And leveling's taking forever because I don't want to do fucking Scarlet Monastery 1,000 more times with pugs.
Right. Right? All you want there, buddy.
Yeah, we do what Gil has to do. Wait,
He's saying
man, I
10
can't even
minutes for the. It's 3 minutes for push up, 10 minutes. I was like, fuck, you're not even gonna get a full minute out of me, so.
remember, Gil, you have to rest in the front leaning.
Front leaning rest position. Yeah. Forward leaning rest.
You can arch your back. We'll allow that.
Oh, 10 push ups, yeah.
So, what is your push-up goal, Gil, for 3 minutes?
1.
What?
Dude, I have no goal with this or anything with it whatsoever. Like, I honestly think it's an absolutely stupid ass challenge. But you made it, so.
I didn't call your challenge stupid.
Yeah, that's because my challenge was fun and entertaining. Yours is just hurtful and not entertaining.
It was not. I was hurting.
I was. It was entertaining. You see how many viewers we had? A normal amount.
I mean, what is this argument here? Like,
there is no argument. I'm just being.
I don't remember
funny.
people flocking to the streets.
Yeah. Right.
Gil's talking like it was the last episode of Seinfeld.
Right. I was sitting there. I was messaging people though. I'm like, hey, we're about to do triple whatever challenge.
Yeah, and I bet people were like, "What's that?"
Yeah. Right. Got no response.
We had 20 views at peak. Hells yeah, we did. I think that's when Pink Wasabi like dropped a bunch of people in, right?
Oh yeah. She actually she dropped in like
47.
Yeah, 47. So we technically were above 50 for a scotch.
Before they could find the exit button.
Yeah. But we did sustain that 20 for a good
minute, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes or so. I think it was just all those people that were lurking in her channel, you know? They just didn't realize.
Yeah, they looked over like, who the fuck are these
Right.
guys?
There's no tits here. I'm out. Like, oh. But there are. You just here. There you go.
Yeah, you just gotta push them up, Gil.
Yeah, just gotta. I mean, they're nowhere near as awesome, but they're there. They're there.
Like, not with that attitude.
Not with that
Self-confidence is sexier than anything, Gil.
Right. Zab, change it that you have to do air push-ups. What the fuck is an air push-up? Is that where I just sit here and do this for 3 minutes? Like, race the roof, but, like, push the wall? Like... Or are you talking, like, pyramid push-ups? Where it's like, you do a push-up, you roll over, push-up, roll back over. Then you do 2.
Dude, I had this one airman. So we're doing this contest. It was for burpees. And this kid, like, when he hit the ground, like, or when he jumped up, and then he would jump up and then just like collapse face first and he was knocking out like 3 burpees to every other person's 1.
He was skipping steps, just.
It damn near felt like he was cheating. Like he was like $150, $130. Like not a big kid, but he was in pretty good shape. Yeah, he was just plowing through them. I'm like, we fucking win with him.
He wouldn't even just do like a normal push-up. He'd push himself up so high that it would just put him up into the jump phase already.
Dude, it looked like it. Like, I know you're joking, but not far off. I'm like, how are you doing this so fast? Abandon the quest. probably never
All
going.
the quests.
May's already in bed because it's a school night.
Nice. I don't know. My kid's bedtime's 10.
Well, she's got to be on the bus at like fucking 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Like if Libby had to do that, then she'd be definitely in bed by now too. But Libby doesn't get on the bus until fucking 8:30 in the morning, basically. So, all right, let's see what.
She one of the last stops.
Get
Yeah,
the
so
fuck out of here, Thomas. Like, there's. Yeah, do air push-ups, and what he means is do a fucking handstand, do push-ups while you do a handstand. Like, okay,
Oh,
like, do can't even do one push-up, and this dude's like, yeah, fucking do a handstand. Shit, I've never even been able to do a handstand in my life, ever.
I think I could do one of those like
Oh
when I
no,
worked
just
out all the
that.
time. Oh, I'm pretty sure I couldn't do it now.
No. I thought you were saying have both of us do it. I was like, absolutely fucking not.
That guy I was talking about last night, Walter, who cheated on like helped me cheat. He could do them. I'm like, well, that's not fair. You've got like 3-inch arms. Like that's how long they were.
Right. He's only going down like a half inch before he's going back up, Like,
just like me during sex.
that was always my complaint with like people with longer legs. I'm all like, I have to take 4 steps to their 1. Like, this is retarded. Oh, sorry, ridiculous. They're like, well, we have to exert more energy. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the same amount of energy. To move your leg forward. You've been doing it your whole life. I just have to do it 4 times compared to your once.
Yeah, but short people don't have to move it as far.
No.
Short little choppy steps.
More energy's exerted.
Negative. No. Though I will say the two fast people in our tech school were 2 of the tallest.
Mm-hmm.
Though, to be fair, I think Ward had to exert a lot more energy than you did, Gil.
That was a lot of muscle. Yeah.
That was a lot of guy.
Yeah, unless it's just like the whole concept of like fat man running, where it's a lot of energy at the beginning, but then you're just falling forward and catching yourself.
Yeah, you built up inertia.
Yeah.
Dude, I can tell you, I wouldn't want to get hit by Ward moving full speed.
No, not at all.
Were you there when we were at the beach and him and Davis wrestled?
No, because when I knew Davis in Pensacola, he was a freaking twig, so I'm sure that didn't go over very
He was
well.
still, fairly in shape, but yeah, he's like, dude, I haven't been like he came back head down. He's like, I haven't been manhandled like that since I was a child. Like,
Yeah.
because Ward just like picked him up and dumped him in the water. There was nothing he could have done. Like if Ward had ill intentions, Davis wasn't stop him.
Right. I don't think a lot of us would be able to stop him. In all honesty.
Oh no, probably the only person that comes to mind was probably oh god, what was that tech school instructor's name?
Carnley?
Uh,
He was the
I don't think-
biggest. Like,
yeah, but he wasn't the scariest.
oh, I thought he was. You mean Choate?
No, the small skinny one.
Oh, Deduces?
No, not to Deuces.
Down.
The one who, yeah, Doan, the one who was a Exterior instructor, but I think he would have just killed him.
So you say small and skinny. I think the deuce is because Doan was relatively tall. Well, he was taller than me, anyways.
Oh yeah, no,
That,
he was tall
so.
and skinny. But I think if push had come to shove, he'd been like, well, so I'm just killing him. I thought Doan was the scariest by far. Because he was always just like a little crazy. Though I do think Chode would have killed him as well without like blinking an eye.
Yeah. Dude never blinked. I swear.
Chode or Doan?
Chote.
Oh yeah. I don't think he did either.
Or he's one of those people that when they blink, they like squish their eyes together, like their whole face, like.
Dude, we had a couple like very scary MTLs in 450. I think Deduces thought he was scary, but absolutely not.
Yeah. Definitely had that small man syndrome for sure going on.
Dude, he was the I remember when they were coming to visit 450, and Choate brought us, on formation. He's like, look, some of you don't know who this is. Some of them know who it is very well. He's still on MTL. You can't mouth off to him.
Right. Yeah, that was the week I graduated.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they were there at my badge pin on ceremony.
Oh, did they come for your graduation?
No,
Or
it just happened
worked
to
out
be
that
the
way?
same time. Yeah, no, Oregon wouldn't have came for my Oregon hated me, and I'm sure he scathed when he saw that I had a red rope in Pensacola as well.
Why did he hate you? I mean, he was a
Dude,
terrible person.
like honestly, I don't know what it was. Probably because I wasn't Rivera and I wasn't like sucking his dick like Rivera did. I don't know.
Dude, why they like Rivera so much, I couldn't tell
Dude
you.
was the biggest ass kisser known to frickin' man. So, and then, they liked Owens. Well, he liked Owens because Owens was a girl, right? He had a soft spot for the ladies and things.
Which is what ended up getting him either in prison or kicked out.
Yeah. Probably, I think just kicked out.
Dude, he had 16 years in and got kicked out.
Yep.
Well, it's like, what's his nuts in Korea, the redheaded guy who, I think he had 16, 17 years.
Yeah.
He was up for reenlistment, and the commander's like, absolutely not.
Yep. Well, he screwed himself over with that. So.
Oh, yeah, did it to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome. I hate the guy. Could not, well, I'm not doing any more quests here. Yeah, could not stand the fucking guy.
Yeah, I remember before he came, everyone was talking about him because I guess he was in, what's that? Zab, how come I was beating you on every fight last night? This is from Pro.
Absolutely not. You were not beating me every fight last night. In fact, my logs were still up when I came on. That last fight, the only person beating me was Exquisite. And I was going back and forth on Riley.
I'm curious to see what Exquisite's numbers would be if one of you were Affliction. Just for that additional shadow buff.
Oh, yeah.
Bro's like, check the logs, bitch boy.
Alright. Did they post the logs?
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, I need to sign up for the next raid, whenever the hell that is. Is it tonight? Do we know?
Round 2, February 21st.
So, Tuesday. Wednesday. Okay.
Alright, let me pull up the logs.
Man, I hope it doesn't go as long. because it was like 12:30 my time, and thank God, I had today off, because
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yep. So first boss, I was second place. Vicious Fallout. Oh, all right. You beat us. You beat me on Vicious Fallout.
let's see here.
Crowd Pummeler. Oh, that Crowd Pummeler is where I died early.
Yeah, literally, like, don't be in front of him. Watch the feet. First one. Boop. There goes Zab.
Oh yeah.
Did you even get a cast off? Like,
Uh, let me check. I don't think so. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I got one Chaos Bolt off. I got an Incinerating Chaos Bolt. All right, he beat me on the Electrocutioner. All right, let's look at the Menagerie. Oh yeah, beat me there too. Fuck. And up phase one.
Logs. Let's look.
Yeah, and I beat you in the last one. So yeah. I didn't beat me every fight. You had one green parse, buddy. Like, I don't know if I'd be clapping myself on the back. And I played with a handicap just to make it fair.
Just to make it fair.
You had a purple parse. Where'd you have a purple parse at? Hold that back up. Let's see. I had a blue parse that last poll last night. Grubris. We all had gray parses. Vicious Fallout.
Transition. Alright, let's look. I got it up here, so all of us can
Vicious
look
Fallout,
here.
you had a green parse. Not gonna look at Crowd Pummeler again.
Let's look at damage done.
You had
Oof.
a blue parse on Electrocutioner. The Menagerie, I don't even remember this fight. You had a blue parse.
Rubis.
Alright, let's see. Maybe...
Fallout.
You didn't have a single purple parse. What are you talking about?
Like, I was tank. Don't treat me like a DPS. This is shenanigans. Crowd pummeler.
Look at this shit. We're good at ratings. Nobody looks at ratings. You look at damage done. And overall, I was second on DPS.
Let's see here. Lots damage.
The only person that beat me overall was Exquisite.
Let's see. All encounters. Let's see. Performance. Yeah, looking at encounters. Let's do by bracket. By bracket, he had 83 on Electrocutioner for damage.
Oh, okay.
I do love the fact that there was only, what, one fight that I fully switched the damage, but like it was like, oh yeah, no, he's the he did damage for 3 of the fights and tank for 2. I'm like, no, not really. And what's great is Mechatork at the end, I was actually DPS, but yeah, it put me as a tank.
Really?
So yeah.
Well, yeah, that pummeler, because I got a 0. That I'm pretty sure that dragged me down pretty hard.
Yeah, I got a 0 on him. Let's see, Grubbish, you were at a 74. This is overall. 19 on Vicious, 0 on Pummeler, 7 on Electrocutioner.
Yeah, I don't know did I die early in the Electrocutioner, or?
You know what? It actually doesn't have Mechatork on here. I'm noticing. Okay. On the ones he posted.
I was also blackout drunk. So is it going to be Fresh Tuesday, or are we running on What's His Nuts?
I think it's gonna be fresh.
Okay. Yeah, Tuesday, that's when we'll really determine. Because I'll be sober then.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting today's Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that it is. I'll probably take a little leave.
Nice.
I'll probably go in tomorrow and be like, hey, what do we, like, what tasks do I have? And if they're like, you don't really have any new tasks, I'm like, cool. Take and leave. And I don't find out if I go to this TDY until, I think it's March 1st is when we find out.
Gotcha. March 1st. Yeah, RLT's going to Korea here at the end of February.
The one that never shows up for work?
No, the one that does show up for work, and that everyone considers the actual flight commander, because she's like the one that actually shows up and does the work.
Yeah, from what I understand, if we do get picked up, and I can't imagine we won't, again, because they reached out to us. From my understanding currently, is that I will be going.
Sweet.
Again, because I'm the only developer. Which is also about to come, kick me in the dick.
People going to be asking you all sorts of questions.
So that's fine. They can ask me questions all day. I can answer them. But,
Right.
But if I can't go to Skillbridge because, hey, we haven't planned on anyone backfilling you, I'm going to be pretty grumpy.
I mean, that's on them, right? As our commander says, they'll survive. They'll make it through.
Well, yeah, that's kind of my argument. I'm like, you guys are just... I haven't been here forever. Just do what you were doing beforehand. Sucking.
Right?
Well, I just recently found out our civilian leadership hates this tool.
Really?
Yeah, because they feel like it's kind of like that old school, like, well, now you don't have to learn anything. Like, it just gives you the information. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Work smarter, not harder, bro. Like, that's the whole concept here. Shit.
But they're like, personnel and everybody are using it. I'm like, excellent. Excellent. Like, yeah, we've got people using the tools, and that what we want?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the,
Apparently
the right people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, if they hate that, they're really going to hate the other tools I've developed.
Helldivers on Tuesday. What do you think, Zap? Helldivers tomorrow?
I might be able to do that.
Okay. I'll have to make sure to get it installed and stuff then.
Yeah, because other than that, it's just the druid for me. Of course, we still kind of need to beat Pal World.
Wow, dash for classic era. Fuck is this thing? Fishing.
What am I missing?
Yeah. Figure we'd wait on Mage for that though. Where the fuck
Oh yeah,
he
when's he
is.
coming back?
I think this is his last week of training.
Goddamn better be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that should not good. Well, this is double plus on good. I mean, not that I can't just heal through everything, but still.
Right. So there teaches that.
I was able to solo, what's it? Meladin or whatever his name is? That undead skeleton thing.
Oh, more Lottum?
Yeah, more Laudanum.
Nice. If the servers are graped, and yeah, I know what graped. I think the game gives new players priority. Interesting.
Kind of makes sense though. Like, if you're a brand new player, you gotta load in, and you can't get in, you just refund.
Right. They wait till you get over that time frame of hours played
2
in
hours?
Steam. Yeah, and then they're like, "All right, he's playing for 2 hours. Knock him back a few pegs. We got his money."
Throttle that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, remember, what was it, Cyberpunk or whatever that game was called? They were giving refunds even after like 10 hours played because it was such a broken ass game.
Yeah. Good on him for that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Steam was built by what's his name, Gabe?
Gabe.
Gabe, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he's like a real person.
Right. Gabe in. Yep. Hey, Wingo, how you doing tonight, bud?
Hey, what up, Wingo?
Lemur.
Lemur? I love it. Wait, do I have it?
You should have it.
Oh, I do. Got it. They think everyone has it?
Yeah, everyone should have it. It's one of the follower emotes.
It's a goddamn lemur. Fucking love it. Can't get too loud or the wife will start yelling at me.
Right, right.
Or the kid will start yelling at me. Dude, so I went to the dentist office today, so baby girl get her teeth cleaned and whatnot. And like, oh, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, fair to middling. They're like, oh, are you from Ireland? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? It's like, and what you just said, it sounded really Irish. I'm like, fair to middling? I'm like, that's everybody in Tennessee.
Right now. We don't get a lot of them around these parts.
Right. Zab is an effect. No, he's not. Zab just kind of exists.
That's okay. I don't think my alternate account is a founder either.
Oh man, I should be putting a lot of points into this. Actually, why do I have a point into Nature's Focus? What in the flying fuck?
Sounded good at the time, apparently.
Probably drunk. Well, tell you what, I've got the gold to get rid of that and change it.
It sounds like we're gonna do Helldivers tomorrow. That's I had forgot that I had a previous date, I guess. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. With someone else to play some Valheim that I made about 2 weeks ago and just kind of forgot about it. They had to remind me last night, like, excuse me?
Who are you playing Valheim with?
Vale.
Oh.
Yeah.
When is that?
Last night.
Oh, you played it with him last night?
Yeah, him and I were playing last night when you kept coming in with your drunk ass trying to like say movie quotes and shit and fucking them up.
You love me. My wife's like, "You're gonna go out on a beer run tonight, aren't you?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." She's like, "Yeah, we'll see about that." Little does she know, I've got like 20 beers left. I don't need to.
That's funny. Once they get the servers popping, it's gonna be great. Yeah, I think so. They're probably sitting there just watching, like, the money come in. Be like, come on, just 2 more copies and we can get another server. Come on, baby. 2 more copies.
We want to be the next Pal World. Oh, I've got mail. I wonder, what do you think it is, Gil?
Gold.
Oh, it's gold.
Yeah. Gold.
Back up to 37 gold.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was at 46 on the Rogue, and then had to get ready for raid, and now I'm like down to 27. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, what'd you have to buy?
So had to buy some Fade Leaf, some leaded vials, which isn't much. Some stuff to make some poisons, some vanishing powder. I was looking at like what was needed for like consumables, so I got a couple elixirs of agility, some free action potions, because I guess one of the bosses you're supposed to use it, but we never used it last night, so I was like, all right, well, that was a waste. Then food buff stuff, And then I also didn't have my level 40 abilities either, which those were gold 80, silver a pop.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like, it just fucking hurts. So, yeah, suck.
Never getting out from under Zab.
Yeah. Was that? What up, Vale? How you doing? Let's see here.
How you doing, Vale?
I have my fingers crossed that Nightingale tomorrow is really good. Heard some people had issues during the playtest. Uh-oh. Hopefully not. It's another survival game.
I still want to play Enshrouded. I still need to buy Enshrouded.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't touched or got that either. I'm looking forward to it. Did you see the progress I made in Valheim? Yeah, I saw the picture. Went all over the place. Did everything. I'm just kind of a mooch, it seems like. Got a text. Oh yeah, so found where the elder is, sailed over to it, killed him. Gonna set up a base over here. I'm like, all right, cool. And then last night, before I came in, he had already built the base and killed the first boss and everything. Had armor sitting there waiting for me, so I was like, all right. So just helping him farm. Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of how me and Gil played. Like, so we didn't kill bosses without each other, but like there was one day I just went on this like building spree. I'm like, so Gil, I built something.
Yeah, it was a cathedral.
Dude, that roof took me hours to build.
Let's see here. Save me as your favorite pizza place. Okay.
God damn it.
That's pulled a lot to him. Good to go.
God, I need to go over to Desolus or somewhere else. Stranglethorn Vale, actually. Probably where I should be questing. Dude, I know I should be doing Scarlet Monastery, but ugh, I can't work up the energy.
Yeah, especially being a healer too. That just sounds horrible. In all honesty.
Dude, it's really dependent on the take. Like sometimes I'm doing just about nothing. I'm just DPSing. And then other times I'm like, guys, I've been this entire time.
Yeah.
Could you just fucking stop?
They're like, you gotta sit between poles there, bud. You're like, but there is no in between poles. You pull one into the other, into the next.
Dude, we had this bear tank who was like, I guess he thought it was Sonic. He's like, gotta go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got mad when he died. I was like, dude, you pulled like 5 mobs. And I had 0 mana after the last pull.
Right.
What did you think was going to happen?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm not a priest.
Good old priests.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go check on the kiddo.
I
Burps.
already miss you. See, I love tanking. Because I can pull at my pace. And I find tanking really easy. Generally with healing, honestly, I hate DPSing more than anything. Because that's the only time that I stress. Because I'm like, oh, fuck, now I've got to beat people? And I'm super competitive, so that doesn't help. But with a tank, I just have to stay alive. Like, that's my whole job. Just don't die. And if I pull that off, win. And if you're a druid raid healer, I mean, you've already won. The priest isn't beating a druid in raid heals. The brief time that I played Final Fantasy XIV, I played a paladin tank. And I fucking loved it. The cool thing about being a paladin tank is, like, you know how, like, end of a dungeon, they can say who the MVP is? Dude, as a tank, always got MVP. And it was so much easier tanking in Final Fantasy XIV than it ever was in WoW. Same with healing. Healing was really easy in Final Fantasy XIV. At least from what I remember. Come on, man. You didn't have to do this. I didn't want to do this. See, what did that get you aggroing on me? Nothing. Your corpse wasted my time. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what everyone did. Man, what was I in? I don't remember what I was in the Star Wars game. Because originally we were supposed to be playing with a bunch of buddies. Nobody showed up. I hit max level. I think I was a tank. Oh, but yeah, we hit max. I hit max level. Everybody else was like 10, 20 levels behind. I'm like, and there was nothing to do end game. And me and Gil have talked about this a few times. Like, what really fucks brand new MMOs over is not having anything ready for the end game. Let's see, what do I want to do? Got a quest turn in? Oh. Yeah, might as well knock out these two quests and... I should sell, but I won't. I'll just start throwing shit out. Triangle kill. And I think... Oh, nature protection potions. Let's see, when did I play Star Wars? Fuck, I think I was in Korea. Yeah, I want to play Enshrouded. I'm excited for Helldivers, though I might have to get a controller for it, just because I'm better shooting games with a controller. Like I said, for shooting games, I play better with a controller. Dude, I think my favorite time healing, it was Wrath as well, but it was as a disc priest. And I remember a couple times, like, people started yelling at me. They're like, why aren't you fucking healing? I'm like, I'm a disc priest. My job isn't to heal, it's to prevent damage. Like, look at the meters. Look how much damage I mitigated. But yeah, I think I got kicked out of one raid for that. And then they ended up wiping. I'm like, yeah, because I was preventing all this fucking damage. Oh no, yeah, dude. Oh, I'm sure the aiming's precise, but like I said, I play better at shooting games with a controller. I can just line shit up faster. Ooh, that I couldn't tell you, Wingo. And sorry if I'm not as loud tonight, because the school night baby girl's already in bed, so I'm trying to keep my voice down. Like PS5 players needed it harder, or what do you mean? Oh, they made the game easier. Welcome back. Yeah, I was saying that I might have to get a controller for Helldivers, because with shooting games, I play better with controller.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, in all honesty. So, yeah, just go steal one of the Xbox ones downstairs. She'll be fine.
And now that I can connect it via Bluetooth, no problem.
Oh, yeah, I just hardwire mine. That's all I do.
Like I said, mine didn't come with
It's weird that didn't. But it's just a USB. Oh yeah, you use Apple products.
What do you mean I use Apple products?
Well, because they have their lightning cable, which is just the inverse of USB C3. So, but now, because of the ruling over in Europe, they're switching everything to USB C3. So it's all standardized.
As they should have.
Right.
Well, it's like when electric cars first kind of started being a thing. Did you know that all their chargers weren't
Yeah.
standard?
No, they weren't, and that was the funniest thing because a lot of them came with adapters, like for the
For
charging
Tesla.
station. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
just make it so that it uses it. Like,
And I
why
know
you gotta have to like do this whole proprietary thing when it's never gonna be used? Like.
money. Like, and
Yeah.
and see, I kind of, when it comes to like small government, like I'm much more Republican than I am Democratic. When people were talking like, "Hey, small government, I'm like, I totally agree, but that's one of those times the government should like step in and be like, "Hey guys, you have to standardize this." Like, what if gas pumps weren't standardized?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, whoops. Why is everything so loud? Jeez.
It's funny, like when I argue with my dad, uh, he's like, "Oh, electric cars so fucking stupid." I'm like, "Dad, I'm sure they said the same thing about cars. Like, oh, I can't just like feed my car like I can my horse." I'm like,
Yeah. It's true. It's true. I'm just excited that hydrogen cars are starting to become a thing. Hydrogen engines and stuff.
"Oh, I didn't know that."
Oh yeah. And so there was an advertisement. Was it an advertisement or an unveiling or something? Like, why is my feathered arrow? Hell. Yeah, in one of like Popular Science or something like that, and then Yamaha just came out with an outboard boat motor that runs
Okay.
on hydrogen. And I'm like, it's a boat. Can it just use the water that it's sitting on in order to like just fuel itself? So it's like always full. Like, you're
But
never
so
gonna
say
run it.
it.
So,
Did I tell you about me and Kay's honeymoon to Malaysia?
I mean, you've told me some stories, yeah, but I don't know which one
Did
you're
I,
specifically referring to.
did I tell you about the jet ski?
No, no, you told me about the fish.
Oh yeah, the ones that bit the shit out of her. I'm like,
Yeah.
this looks like a you problem. Uh, so she's like, hey, can we do the jet ski? I've never been on a jet ski. I'm like, ah, man, you're kind of super pregnant. She's like, nah,
Right.
it'll be fine. I'm like, okay, whatever. We're gonna have a dumb child. Got it.
Gonna have a dumb joke.
And so, go to rent the jet ski, and the guy's like, hey man, I don't know if you know this, your wife's really pregnant. I'm like, yeah. I know that, you know that. She doesn't seem to pick up on this. He's like, okay, yeah, it's fine. Just don't go fast, okay? I'm like, okay, not a problem. So we're kind of puttering about, and Kay's like, open this motherfucker up. I'm like, hey, again, you're still really pregnant. She's like, it'll be fine. I'm like, all right, well, we're just gonna have an idiot child. So I open this fucking thing up, and we are flying.
Drinking some
She,
Coke is what I'm drinking right now, Bill.
I'm drinking beer. So we get
I
back,
mean,
and the guy,
I have beer. I'm just like,
guy looks horrified. He's like, "Is your wife okay?" I'm like, "She is. The baby's probably stupid now, but
rise up, drink.
just did." Let's see. Can I pull it?
Pull a hammy.
Try not to pull the. Well, I did pull the elite. Cool. Let's hope I can entangle you. Yeah, I can. Cool. And now I just heal myself through all the damage. Because none of my spells cost mana. Except for the healing ones.
Do you have the thing on that when you crit, you get mana,
Mana back? Yep.
Yeah.
I sure do. Yeah, ups my regen by like 50%. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And problem solved. Okay, I've got more mail. I wonder what it could be.
What could it be?
How much you want to bet it's more gold?
I'm willing to bet you're right.
Oh, shit. I just got a staff. It's allegedly worth 5 gold.
Ooh, sweet.
He was like, why aren't I getting these fucking drops?
You gotta go out there and fucking kill things, Gil. That's why.
He was like, I'm fishing.
Be like, I was out there all morning killing shit in Duskwood doing fucking quests on my rogue, beating my head against the damn table.
I actually did get Staff of Jordan in hardcore on my priest, I think, or mage. I mean, if it's on my mage, it doesn't fucking matter because I've killed that thing so many times.
Yeah. Whoa, hey, something happened. Not too sure.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Just cheered for 100 bits. Oh shit! All right, okay, compared to that.
When is Zab going to start carrying you for one skill?
Oh, he's gonna carry me in this push-up challenge.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if he could physically carry me.
Not with my bad knee.
Right? Cheers, bud. Thanks.
Me and you'll both go down. I don't know why baby oil would be involved, but
Yeah.
when I imagined it, baby oil was involved. I can't get it out of my head now.
Well, I don't know why you said baby oil. Weren't you looking into like a 50-gallon drum of lube and a inflatable hot tub?
Yes, I was. And altogether, it would have been less than $1,000. Well, that's a chest.
Money well spent, I think.
I don't know if my wife would agree.
Oh, that's Undercity. Oh, storm wind. Storm. Oh, so I must have right
All right, so I pulled this whole null camp, but what they don't know is I'm a healer.
there. Exactly. Snappers. Mud snappers. Mud snappers.
Hellfire!
Oh, you know what? That's why nothing's making sense. Okay, there we go. I'm like, something is missing on my screen that, like, informs me of stuff, and I don't know what it is. Just figured it out. Alright. I had made my little Streamlabs thing, like, too skinny, so it took away the whole chat on it.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, yeah, so when the bits came in, I'm like, what the hell is that? So, too funny.
And I got no experience for any of these fucks, because they were all great at me.
Oh.
But I got my chest. I probably don't have room for anything. Goodbye, linen cloth.
Miss you already.
Goodbye, yellow brick road.
Alrighty, let's see here. Need a ride.
I never even picked up this Briarthorn, which is the original reason I ran over here.
But
This
yes,
Briarthorn.
again, Val, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. It's because he loves me so much.
Val loves them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big if true.
If it's not true, donate 100 more bits. All right, both drink. Cheers.
Again? Two. Da 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 da. Man, I don't know why that song stuck in my head again.
I don't know either.
All right. So I've told you my daughter's like learning piano, right? Classes every
Yeah.
week, so on and
Yeah,
so forth.
she's Chinese, so yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
If I have to listen to Bird on a Wire one more fucking time, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Oh, hey, look at that, 100 more bits. Yeah, definitely not true.
He'll take money out of his right pocket, put it into his left.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. We got a hype train going on, boys and girls. How exciting. Got a level 1 hype train. Next 5 minutes. Well, 4 minutes, 34 seconds.
I'd be louder, but again, Kate would
This is how you know Zab's not that drunk, because he knows his volumes right now.
He realizes that there are consequences for his actions. Yeah.
I don't know what they identify as, Thomas. I couldn't tell you, man. Maybe?
I wouldn't see why not.
Well, yeah, I don't know why they want it. I mean, we're hilarious. See that
I like
joke?
the next
See
song.
that joke I just did right there?
I would laugh louder, but again, I feel like I'm being too loud already. I'm like, ugh. Waiting for Kay to kick the fucking door in. Can you settle the fuck down in here? Yes, sweetheart.
I mean, Zab is funny looking. Surprisingly enough, in Asia, Zab is a very, very good looking dude because of his eyes. For some
He's got
reason, Asians love big eyeballs.
big
Maybe,
eyes and a small head.
yeah, big eyes, small head. That's their.
I remember I'm at this, I think it was called like a foreigner festival or something. And this reporter comes up, and he's talking to my, at the time, Korean girlfriend. He's like, "Oh, can I take your picture?" I was like, "Oh, what does he want?" She's like, "Oh, because you've got a small head." I'm like, "Fuck him, he's got a small head." And she's like, "No, no. In Korea, like small faces are very handsome." I'm like, "Oh, you goddamn right. I've got the smallest face.
Yeah,
Like,
take
look
those
around. Nobody's got a
pictures.
small."
Starts pursing his lips like,
Mm.
doing blue Magnum from Zoolander.
But it was just such a weird thing because I'd never heard that. Like, "Oh no, you got a small head." I'm like, "Fuck you." Like, it sounded like an insult.
That's funny.
Look, this guy, he's got a small head. Yeah.
That's funny.
Bill, do you need tangy clam meat for leveling your cooking?
Oh, I will take all your tangy clam meat.
Oh. Got all sorts of clammy taint meat for you.
Tangy clam meat.
Who am I sending it to? Suka?
Gill Hunter. He's gonna be my farming bitch. Or my money
Gil,
maker, I mean.
You were right. It was more gold. Now I'm up to 40.
Oh, what the 40?
How much gold have you made today, Gil?
Do I have something that tells me? Does Auctionator tell me that? Or is there something else that I need to get?
I think. Oh. No, I thought I had an add-on that did it. I thought it was Baginator, but it doesn't. Do 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 do.
Well, now I'm curious. I'm sure there is one.
Oh, so Gil, I was helping Zin with a quest today. It's an armor, 23 agility on it,
Nice.
but it requires you to kill these two dragons that are skull rated.
That
And
sucks.
So what we did, it's in Badlands. So what we did is we dragged him all the way to Loch Modan
And
into
had
the
guards
guards
help.
and just circled around. He was like, "Hey Zeb, would you mind helping?" Or well, he asked the guild. I was like, "Hey man, I can help you out." I didn't. I think I had 2 Curse of Agonies hit, and that was it. I'm like, "Hey man, I am sorry. I did literally nothing for this." He's like, "Nah, you helped kill him between. Like, you're fine."
Oh, we missed the train. The hype train is long gone. Better luck next time. The fact that it has like a dude like with his hands up like this, like it's kind of demeaning.
Have stupid push-up challenge.
You know, I thought I was gonna make it at least a week before you noticed what I named it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, I was chuckling to myself when I was making it. Things. I'm like, yeah, he's not even gonna notice that. Nope. First
Yeah,
night. Damn. All right.
honestly, I wouldn't have, except you mentioned the hype train. I looked over, and then the thing popped up. I'm like, "The fuck is this?"
The swamp key is for iron though. Like there is iron in the swamp, but it's extremely sparse, hard to find, and so all the iron is inside crypts, and the key unlocks the crypts. for you to go into, and
I didn't know there was iron outside the crypts.
yeah, very, very little small like nodes that you can't hardly even freaking see. Like you just kind of run across them, like, oh shit, there's some iron here.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Almost 10% first. So I contributed
Look.
very little to the last challenge.
Look, you're quickly getting on my shit list here, Thomas. All right.
Because I knew I didn't want to chug 3 beers back to back. And come to find out, I physically can't. I still feel bad about it.
That's because you have weak genes.
I guess so. And, sir, are you stealing another one of my insults?
No, you know, what is it? Not intimidation. Fuck, my brain's not working tonight. You know, where people act like you, right?
Mimicry.
Yeah, sort of. But there's another word that starts with an I. It's something is.
God, now you got me saying intimidation. It's not
right,
intimidation.
Right.
Imitation.
Imitation is the greatest
the highest form of flattery.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say, but I'm like, I can't think of the fucking word.
You single-handedly wrecked my brain with that, Gil. It sounds like intimidate.
Yep.
What am I doing? Life root. What? Is it 2 words? Or 1 word? It is 1 word. 1 stack of 20. Yep. Oh, God. 2.5 gold? Alright, that's fine.
No, I said you're quickly getting on it with all those points you're submitting to this challenge, is what I'm saying, Thomas. And it was more of a joke anyways, you know, because I keep seeing you contribute points to this challenge that I'm just like, ugh.
Best challenge ever?
I don't know. Still can't wait for that wrestling and the lube of the hot tub full of lube challenge.
Well, we're gonna need this sub to really, or this channel to really blow up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because I know the hot tub was like
$600.
$300.
Oh yeah,
$600.
No. Yeah, you're right. The tub of lube.
Oh yeah,
is $600.
lube. Yeah, but I mean that's still 50 gallons. Or 100. Oh god damn it! I just bought that thing. I didn't mean to. Fuck.
Wait, you just bought the tub of lube?
No. Lube? The elixir of spear defense. No, trust me. If I had bought the barrel of lube, you'd
refund.
Because you would have heard Kate kick in the door almost immediately. Probably Chinese, probably some English, a lot of what the fuck. And then I would have had to try to explain myself because I ain't backing down now. I just bought 500 gallons. I just bought 100 gallons of lube or 50 gallons of lube.
That's right.
I can't back down. Like, I can't be like, I accidentally clicked that. My bad. No, I've got to double down and be like, sweetheart, you don't understand. This is an investment.
Right. And then, you know, it's going to weigh however much, and you're like, we're going to have to get rid of some of your stuff so we can get TMO'd, you know.
For her butt.
You know, we got to stay within weight limits here.
How much does 50 gallons of lube weigh? And is that a question I want to throw on the internet?
Well, like, if you just look up, like, where, like, how much it costs, like Amazon, it should tell you the weight.
You're right. All right, let me just... Barrel of lube. 55-gallon drum of lube is what they call it. All right. So, Gil, 55-gallon barrel of lube, or natural water-based lubricant, excuse me. It's on sale right now
Oh,
for $1,500.
nice.
There's only one left in stock. Gil, if we're gonna do this, we gotta hop on it now.
We gotta jump on it now.
And it's 7,040 fluid ounces. I don't know what the weight of that is, Gil. Do you? Oh, and
No.
guess what it recommends
Tell
for
her
other
it's
purchases.
Zab, tell her it's for butt stuff, or tell her it's for her butt.
Oh, so Gil, it does come with a pump.
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness.
Yeah. So it's safe to use with condoms and adult toys.
Oh, good.
This long-lasting lubricant has been cleared and accepted by the FDA. Cool.
Sweet.
Because I'm not going to buy 55 gallons of lube if it has been cleared by the FDA.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, we don't want to get in trouble or anything, you know, like.
Item weight 0.01 ounces.
Is that for the calorie count?
I somehow feel that is not an accurate weight of. Oh, because I use my wife's Amazon account, I could add it to the wish list.
Honest 12 ounce was a lot of anal before I ran out. Yeah.
Yep. Think how much more you could get in with 55 gallons.
How much does a 55-gallon drum of lubricant weigh? 445 pounds.
That's a hefty bottle of lube, sir.
That is. That is. We're going to have to roll that into the inflatable hot tub, I think. And then inflate the hot tub and then drill a hole in the side of it.
Well, it comes with a pump.
So,
I did mention that.
how long will that take to sit there and pump? You know.
Oh, that I couldn't tell you.
Right? Like,
That sounds like another question for Google.
by the time you pump as much lube out as you need, like, you're just gonna be tired by that point and be like, wrestling's done
Wait.
for the day. We'll come back tomorrow.
Also, how big is the hot tub?
The one my wife had was it was decent size. It fit like 6 adults in it.
How many? What I'm asking is how many gallons, Gil?
Oh.
Almost as much as Gil.
Let's see.
Because now there was cheaper lube, Way Lube. You can get a 55, and that's only $614.
Let's see. I think this was relatively close to what. It says 4 people, but. Let's see. Length, width, height.
We can get a 55-gallon drum of WD-40 oil. And that's only $200 more than the Passion natural water-based lubricant.
Oh yeah. This little itty bitty like single person ice bathtub is 155 gallons. So.
So we're talking
Probably-
$4,500, Gil.
Yeah. I think you're gonna need a couple.
That's a lot of lube. And what do you do with it afterwards? Yeah. Oh yeah, good fucking boss, WD-40. Sure. Because you can't just pour it out, can you?
I mean, it's water based, right? So.
Eh?
I mean.
Like,
Take it over to the edge of the yard next to the neighbor's fence and just kind of bloop.
But
Got
the
a
problem is,
side up.
I don't think it bloops. I think it.
That's what we'd need the pump for, the pump it out of the hot tub.
How to dispose of 150 gallons of
Oh, is it
water
150? Because I only looked at
based
55.
lube. Oh man, how to manage lubricant waste and disposal. This is machinery lubricant. Lower unit oil. Yeah, Gil, I don't think anybody's ever asked this question.
They don't use that much at one time.
I mean, oh cool. I just sold 5 gold worth of nature protection potions.
Nice. What level you gotta be for those?
To make them?
Yeah.
Take a quick look. Nature protection requires level 28.
No, like alchemy level, like 150 or
Oh, probably around
doesn't.
190, 180.
Oh, okay.
I'm just guessing. I can't tell. It doesn't show
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Someone has to cause cow chop. Did exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. See, someone has to know. Someone's done it before.
Yeah, but I don't think they've got to ask the question because they figured it out.
It's water based. Just push it down the drain.
Now, true silver bars sell for almost 3 gold a pop. So
yeah,
if you
problem
get
is
transmutation-
fine. Oh yeah, transmute. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I bought all the mats for my philosopher's stone last night, which wasn't cheap, by the way.
Oh, I bet.
Philosopher's stones altogether cost about a gold and a half. Use it with a sub orgy. Oh, you
I
already
allowed it.
permitted it.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll allow it. Oh, please don't have stop here.
Yeah, that's the second time that bot's coming tonight. We don't normally talk about this kind of stuff.
Alright, well. Yeah, I'll knock out all these quests here. Why not? Even I gotta pee.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess so, Thomas.
Goddamn racehorse. One was a racehorse. 2 was 1-2. 1 won a race. 2 won 1-2. Eh?
Yeah?
Eh? That tickle your pickle?
Not really.
Yeah, mine neither. Let me park in the garage here, and then I'm gonna go pee.
Alright. We will switch it to my stream so everyone can just see
I'm gonna think about you
me
while I hold
fishing.
it.
'Cause
Bye.
this is the fun and excitement of my life. Oh, okay. Man, that kind of sucks. Does it just like kick you all together if you tab out? Oh, it breaks. Okay. What's up, Sweepy? Yeah. Here, sit right here so I remember, okay? Alright, you going to bed now, sweet pea? Alright, give me a hug. Alright, I'm back. Sounds like they still got some bugs. Which is funny, because you kill bugs. Well, and robots, but... So obviously they have a poop ton of bugs. Oh, and he's back on the main. Oh no.
Oh, there's still beer in that. Cool. I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
I thought I'd finished that beer, but apparently I did not.
Ooh,
Still like a gulp left.
sweet.
Game broke? Oh, Hell Davos?
Hell dada.
I'm really sad that I can't keep putting points into this. Because, Gil, I could almost pay the 50K right now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was funny too because like I'm all sitting there. I'm like, yeah, let's check this up to 75K. See if you fucking notice. And like it was like Thomas had a camera in my room and was watching me or some shit because like as soon as I did it, he's all like, make sure it's 50K, Gil. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, are you
job, Thomas.
watching me?
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Five. So that should let me use this. Expert fishing, the bass and you.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing that sucks about these wind serpents is their diet.
Oh, how
It's-
do you mean?
It's bread, cheese, and then like some other stupid ass thing.
Oh, so they're French.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Low
What
winged
else?
serpent.
I'm gonna assume snails. I'm gonna assume the next one's snail.
Yeah, well, it's not meat, whatever it is, right? And like everything, like you like freaking pick up from killing things is like meat. And I'm like, of course, you have to be different.
You sleepy wee wee.
And you are a cute sleepy bear when you sit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I roar like one too.
Dude, my daughter snores like two grizzly bears fighting with chainsaws on a train. But the problem is, because she's hung out with my dad, so my dad snores. Like, he'll be watching golf on the couch, snoring. You change the channel, he wakes up like, hey, I was watching that. No, you weren't, Dad. You were... I don't snore, I purr.
That's right.
And my daughter, I'm like, baby girl, you were snoring. She's like, I don't snore, I purr. I'm like, oh, you cannot hang out with my dad anymore.
That's right. Damn it, Dad.
Dude, she's picked up so many like little phrases from her. I'm like, son of a bitch, this can't be healthy.
Right.
Like I think I told you last night when she said "son of a bitch" the other day. It was just like me and my dad, like son of a bitch. And I'm like, baby girl. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, yeah, I can't remember. Like she stubbed her toe or something. I'm like, if your mother heard that, you would be dead. She's like, no, I know this.
I know.
I can't wait for her to say fair to Midland just like one time. 'Cause I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, there was one time I was at my dad's house and they were throwing a large Marge party. And he picked me as his cornhole partner because I'm fucking good at that game.
Nice.
Oh, dude,
Excuse me.
I'm really good at cornhole. Like, it's all I did for like 3 years. Because, you know, when you get divorced, you do weird things, and cornhole was my
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I got a
Also-
few people back home that like cornhole is life. I'm like, hey, y'all do you, you know what I'm saying?
Also, it's all we played in 452. Like, we'd set it up on the tennis court, and we'd play, and the security guard regularly had to come out and be like, hey, you guys got to shut it down. You're being loud, and guests are complaining. We're like, all right, you know, hey, fair. And so one of my buddies, I think he was in 450. He's like, hey, we need to go to a cornhole tournament. There's one coming up. Let's do it. I'm like, all right, bet. So we're winning. Like, we're doing pretty good.
Thomas. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm sorry. You start talking about cornhole and how good you are. He's like, not as good as me. Oh, the game.
I get
shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So we're winning. And then we go up against, like, this dad and son combo. And they're like, hey, is it cool, like, if he steps up a little closer because he's, like, 9 or something?
No,
And my buddy's like, yeah.
I'm still chuckling. Just keep going.
And my buddy's like, yeah, that's fine. And this little kid starts, like, mad dogging him. Like, just talking shit. And it throws him off his, like, he can't hit anything. I'm like, God, I can't remember this guy's name. I was like, hey, man, I need you to focus up. He's like, I can't. There's a 9-year-old giving me shit, and I don't know how to process this. I'm like, but you're one of the biggest shit talkers I know. He's like, not to 9-year-olds. Not.
I can't do it to 9-year-olds.
He's like, if he was my age, I would know how to fuck with him. How do you fuck with a 9-year-old? I'm like, I don't know. Whip out your dick. I'm just throwing out ideas. Anywho, we lost, and that's what knocked us out.
Where are you leveling at, Zab?
I am Wrathy Highlands.
Okay.
No, Hillspread Foothold.
You want me to come up and give you the cozy sleeping bag buff?
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you no.
All right. Yeah, I'll be right there. Let me catch this one fish. And I haven't used it yet, so I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, it's like a almost 3-hour cooldown, but I'm like, I'm just leveling professions right now, so I don't really need it. So by the time I need it, might as well give it to you since you're actually leveling.
I wish I could remember the name of this Master Sergeant that I worked with when I was Green Door.
Mm.
Big guy. Bit of a temper on him.
Yeah.
So one day, apparently, he like pulled into a parking spot for some other guy.
Yeah.
And the guy like used to be the first sergeant or something. And like starts kind of yelling at him like, hey, you know, you gotta show me respect, yada yada yada. I used to be first sergeant here. And they're like, hey Zab, we want you to call this master sergeant because you've got a dry sense of humor. You won't laugh very easily, and we don't think he knows your voice. And they kind of gave me like a little speech to go through. So I call him up, I'm like, is this Master Sergeant so and so? He's like, yeah, this is him. I'm like, so we talked in the parking lot, and like your behavior was, very disrespectful, yada yada yada. And like at one point, there was like a couple points they're like, you have to mention you're gonna go visit him, and you have to say you used to be first sergeant. I'm like, all right, gotcha. And so I'm like, yeah, let me come by. I will talk to you. And he's like, you can't even get fucking back, because we're green over. And I was like,
Mhm.
look, I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me. I used to be first sergeant here. And he slams the fucking phone down. And apparently was about to go to this guy's office. And so like all my coworkers grab me, like we run upstairs. Unbeknownst to us, his coworkers had to stop him from probably killing this man.
That's funny.
And so we get up there, we're kind of laughing. He's like, "Hey Zab, that was really funny. Like, I don't want you to think that that wasn't funny, but don't get any closer to me because I may hit you right now." I'm like, "Yep, nope, that's fair."
Yep. Yep.
And he was like ward big, like not a small guy,
Yeah.
just without Ward's easygoing demeanor.
hmm That kind of reminds me, like, so, uh, we've pulled a prank on one airman when I was in the training office at the 303rd
Mm-hmm.
because she decided she was gonna pull a prank on her flight chief, which she did. And so the flight chief is like, all right, you want to pull pranks? I'm going to pull pranks. So he pulled us in at the training department because she had already, like, when you get there, you go through your IQT and stuff, right? But then there's occasional spot checks and stuff, right? And if you fail your spot check, which is just, your IQT stuff, then you get dequalled, and then you can't if you're not qualified and stuff, you can't take your mid tour, you can't go on leave, you can't do anything, right? You just have
Yep.
to sit there, stay in training status. Well, so he pulled us in. He's like, look, I want to get her, and I want to get her good because she has her mid, like she had already, uh,
Bought tickets and everything, I bet.
well, bought tickets and stuff, but this kind of happened before already, where there was a spot check, and she was the one, and she failed. And so she had to go through and cancel like her leave and stuff and things
Oh,
already once before, right? So, anyways, we go through the whole process like, hey, we called down to the ops floor. We're like, hey, we're doing spot checks. And he already came over and told me like what position and stuff that she was on because it was all position based. It was not a specific person, right? I was like, I need whoever's working CSOM position 2 to come up here. We're doing spot checks on IQT, whatever, and stuff, right? So the mission manager for CSOM was like, all right, roger that. Sent her up, and to make it legit, uh, they went through like some of the linguists had called down to the other linguist positions and stuff, and they didn't know who they were getting. They were just like, hey, send me up this position and this position, this position. We're doing spot checks, right? So anyways, we they end up all showing up. They're all pissed, every single one of them. Like, this is BS. We're doing mission right now. Blah 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 blah. Right? Like they are mad. Anyways, they go through, and because I'm the seesaw mission manager, I have to do the grade, or training manager. I have to grade this poor airman's, and she got 100% on it, right? She learned her lesson the first time, right? But I went through and just like marked random ones wrong and stuff, so she missed it by like one
mhm.
things. And so everyone else passed, and I pull her over. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry to do this to you, but you didn't pass or anything, so we got to go over, talk to your flight chief and stuff.
You made her cry, didn't you?
Oh, Like, she was holding back tears as we walked across, because we were over in a different building, and we had to walk across, and we're going over to the other building and stuff. She is fighting tears because she just bought tickets, all this stuff. She not sure how she's gonna get reimbursed, all this stuff, and so
I'm
we
honestly surprised you held it together, Gil.
we get to the first sergeant's or the flight chief's office and stuff. I'm like, okay, 1 second, let me go in, let me brief him and everything, and then I'll let you in. She's like, okay, so I go in there. I was like, dude, she got 100%, dude. She's on the verge of tears. This is ridiculous. He's like, good. Good. I want to wreck her. And so I was like, all right. So I go back out. I'm like, all right, airman, go in so the flight chief can talk to you. And then I go up onto the ops floor, and people could see, like, as we were walking through, like, that we're doing mission and stuff, she was very distraught and stuff. And they're like, is she okay? What's going on? Did she fail again? Right? I was like, guys, this is what's going down, right? And they're like, you're evil. You are absolutely. I'm like, this isn't on me. This is on the flight chief. She wanted to prank the flight chief. Flight chief's getting her back. Within the next 2 minutes, she comes hauling ass down the main little corridor thing, comes up onto the platform where the mission was, and just starts beating the shit out of my arm, like, you stupid son of a. Like, she was so mad. I was
Were
like,
you in Korea?
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm so sorry, but he told me what you guys did to prank him, and that you were the mastermind behind it, so he wanted to get you back. I am so sorry, but I really do hope you enjoy your leave and things. So she's all like, I was fighting back tears so bad. I didn't know what I was gonna do because, like, I guess her sister was having a baby or something, and she really wanted to be there, first, like, niece or whatever,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And she's all like, I don't know what I was gonna do if I had to sit there and tell my family that I have to cancel my tickets and stuff again because I'm too stupid to pass another test. Like, I am so sorry. Oh man, it was great. It was great.
Were you in Korea when I failed my storm requal?
I think I was. Was it like I feel like, did you fail it, or were they just like, you messed up so many times that they're just like, all right, we're pulling your cert? Because I feel like that happened to someone.
Maybe
Like,
like I messed up so many times. They
yeah.
pulled my cert, and I was like, so working weekends, and I can't remember who I called, but I was like, hey,
Excuse me.
somebody has to come in because there's no
Hey,
storm system qualified person here.
Can you meet me in the main city when you're done there?
Yep.
To that area, South Shore.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, hey, you've got to call somebody in. We don't have a storm certified personnel here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're there. I'm like, I'm not storm certified.
You
I
guys
got
took it
default.
from me. Yeah, exactly.
Cat guys whisper real fast. And they sent it. I think it was Silva. They sent her in, and she just pencil whipped my recall or my requal.
Yeah. He's like, absolutely fucking not, you piece of shit.
And she was kind of mad. She's like, you know you got this pulled. I'm like, yeah, no, I know that I got this pulled. I also know I know this system better than anyone else on this goddamn peninsula.
That's right. That's right.
Because as much shit as they gave us, Gil, between you and me, we could run that entire fucking floor.
Oh, and we did several times. Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, they they sat there and they were talking about, like, minimum manning's 3 people, have to have commander's approval to go down to 2 people, and then they were constantly putting us down to 2 people. I'm like, did the commander sign off on this? What do you mean? I was like, well, critical manning requires commander's approval. Is that, did he sign off on this? Well, no. I was like, okay, well then, that person's not going to do XYZ. Sorry. And that was my biggest thing with my one fucking subordinate I had, um, the girl that was screwing the master sergeant, right?
Oh, the one
Um,
with the nose? Yeah.
yeah, and things is she's all sitting there like, on the weekends and stuff. She never did her volunteer work or anything. It was only like days that she worked that she had to go volunteer or go do classes or whatever else that the Air Force wanted. And I'm like, I know you're not fucking doing this, like, on your weekends and stuff, And I was like, absolutely not. Can't let you go. We're minimally man. So gotta have commander's approval to go down. And considering, you don't go through and fucking do this shit on your day off or on your days off, it just shows me that you're just trying to get out of work,
Mm-hmm.
right? She she goes and tells the master sergeant he's banging or she's banging, and
Yep,
he
yep, yep.
comes out. Uh, you gotta let her go. Blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't. I honestly don't. I am in charge of mission, and the only one who supersedes me is the commander out here. So
Yep.
if you have an issue, go talk to the commander. Well, then Kingsbury comes out, and she's like, you have to let her go. This is for, her performance. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I absolutely don't. I absolutely don't. Like, you have an issue, go take it up with the commander. And I think it was Friel at the time. And Friel
I
comes,
love real.
yeah, Friel comes out. I'm like, look, here's the deal, dude. Like, if she was doing these things on her days off and things, I'd be more than happy to. But I know she's not
Mm-hmm.
because she's constantly going and traveling and going and doing all these other things on her days off. You know, unfortunately, this is the monster that is social media because you know we're on social media together. Like I see these things. She's not
Mm-hmm.
volunteering or anything. She's posting her locations and what she's doing and everything on her days off. So I'm not gonna sit there and have her, just skate out of work. He's like, all right, well, you're the mission or the flight mission, whatever we called him, mission manager,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. He's like, all right, it's your call. I'm like, all right, cool. So she was so pissed. I was like, look, honestly, on paper, you're my best airman, but like, off of paper, you're my absolute worst airman, bar none.
Were you there when me and Sandal got into like a shouting match?
Oh yeah, and then like he went to Guy and was trying to get your clearance pulled.
Well, this was like this is kind of in the middle of that. I was like, "Hey man, can I talk to you?" Because we worked together in Alaska, like we were buddies.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, if you've got a problem, like, come." And then like he's like, "Oh, you show up hungover to work." I'm like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Are you really gonna fucking?" I'm like, "Have you ever written me paperwork for that?" Because there's no paperwork thing that I've ever done any of that.
Right.
And we start getting heated to the point where Kingsbury, like, because we're kind of in that little middle. What was it? It was that like big closet area.
Yeah, yeah. That they turned into like the little contractor little storage room. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got loud enough where Kingsbury came in. She's like, "Hey, I'm not here to like interfere with whatever you two are doing." Oop, that's 3 stacks. She's like, "But everyone can fucking hear you two."
Mhm.
And we kind of thought it was about to come to blows. So I'm just gonna stand in here, to witness, kind of thing.
Right.
I'm like, that's fucking fun. Like, I was pissed, and I don't get. It's really hard to get me angry.
Right.
I was fucking livid, and I think it was like a week later. That's when guy like grabbed me and pulled me into Colonel Friel's office. He's like,
Excuse me.
"Look, this is what's fucking happening. I've gone over all of Zab's paperwork. He is in the clear." Because he pulled me in a couple of days before that. He's like, "Hey, Zab, we have to go over your paperwork now. It
Right.
has to be crystal
Mhm.
because this mass sergeant is trying to fuck you." I'm like, "Dude, let's do it." and we went over every sheet of paperwork, like for the last 15 years, to make sure everything added up. He's like, all right, cool. And then the 2 or 3, because I think that's when that master sergeant like started going to other security managers,
Yep.
and guy was like, absolutely fucking not. And that's when he pulled me into the commander's office. He's like, hey, this is bullshit. Here's everything we have. Zab has done nothing wrong. And Free at the time was like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, Zab, Guy, you guys leave. Send the master sergeant in. And from what I understand, Freel shut that shit down.
Nice.
Yeah, Freel was like, so I don't know what happened, but from what Guy was telling me, he's like, yeah, he was not happy that like he stepped outside of our agency.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, you not doing this. And if I find that you continue doing this, you can leave my pen.
Right.
I'm like, awesome. Dude, I was so mad.
Yeah, he hit me up about a year ago.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's
Guy or
out.
Master Sergeant?
The master sergeant. He's out now. But there was something we were working on, and he works for the people we were working with and stuff. He's like, hey man, what's going on? How you doing? I'm like, I'm all right. So
You can go fuck yourself though.
mm-hmm.
I was really hoping you were about to tell me he reached out for a job.
Oh no. He already had one and everything.
I would have started jerking off right here.
Excuse me.
Like, oh god, keep going.
I'm like, hey Wabbit, sorry, we were in the middle of having story time and stuff. I apologize. How you doing tonight? If you're still around, I know it was probably about damn near 20 minutes ago that you popped in. Apologies. Good old reminiscing, right?
When you get two vets together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you remember so and so? Yeah. Do you remember so and so? Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah, dude. Get out, get a job out here and things. Unfortunately, what's gonna suck is we won't be able to join the VFW together.
Why not?
Because you never deployed.
You don't have to deploy to join the VFW.
That's the American Legion. That's the only.
Okay.
Yeah, American Legion. Yeah. But VFW, you actually have to sit there and like bring proof of deployment for a foreign war. Which I wonder if you could get away with Korea, because technically that war never ended.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I honestly could. And this is the part that like really kicks me in the dick. Is it's not like I never tried to deploy.
Right.
I spent half my career trying to deploy.
Which is
So,
funny because like I wasn't trying, well at least at the time, and they're just like, hey, by the way, this guy that was going, we're going to reward him with going to your advanced tech school, and you're going to Iraq. Oh, that's cool. What about the other 18 people above me on the list? Yeah, they're not done with their CDCs. Really? Oh, so I'm getting fucked for doing what I was supposed to do in the timeline I was supposed to do it. Sweet. Cool.
Alaska, I tried to go twice. So first time they're like, oh, hey, you don't have enough rank. I'm like, okay, I get it. And then I think I made staff. I can't remember if it was senior airman staff. I'm like, hey, can I deploy now? And they're like, no, you actually have too much rank because it's like a gate guard thing. Two old heads hosting a podcast with a bad gameplay.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
I'm like,
bad gameplay. He's talking about you because I'm just fishing.
Oh, I know.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
I'm a resto guard. I'm a resto druid. What are you expecting? Not big numbers, I hope. Because there's nothing big about a resto druid. Like, even my healing numbers, small but steady.
So are your points in resto or are they in balance? Because I know talking with Bluefish and stuff, he was saying that, you're pretty much putting all your points into the boomkin tree at this
You
point.
know, you put your first 5 into the boomkin tree, and then the rest go resto. Because you're just trying to make Wrath faster. Yeah, so it goes balance, your first 5 are improved Wrath, and there's really nothing else to put in there.
Okay.
And then resto, everything else.
Gotcha.
So 5 into improved Mark of the Wild, improved Healing Touch, just to make it faster.
Mm-hmm.
Reflection, allow 15% of your mana to regen, because again, Umkin.
Oomkins. Oomskis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. This is what's up.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
Oily
getting-
Blackmouth?
Yeah. Like, I need to actually be, like, fishing down in, like, Dark Shore and things for the level of my cooking at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, Oily Blackmouth. That's where the money's at.
Is it?
Well, Oily Blackmouth turns into the Blackmouth oil that turns into, pots that sell a bit more than what I'm currently making.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be where the money's at now with Phase 2, but it's a lot more money than my current situation. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see if I'm trying to see if I got any herbs I can give you that I don't need.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Because right now, I think it's like I need strangle kelp.
Oh, dude, if you want strangle kelp and all that, Dark Shore near Aberdeen. All I did was run up and down that coast.
Have you gotten
For, like-
into a single game tonight, Thomas? I'm just curious. Now he wants to test our bot out. What's gonna trigger it? You did earlier today, but not so much given the evening time frame. Sorry, Zab, I cut you off. I apologize. I was curious about that.
No, you're fine. I completely forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, my bad.
No, dude, I'm old and drunk.
You were oh yeah, that's right. You were saying go over to Dark Shore, over to Ashen Vale, where the strangle kelp.
Yep, the strangle kelp and the oily blackmouth.
So
That's where I farmed it for days on end. Like, honestly, how I never got reported as a bot, I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, trying to deploy in Alaska twice, nothing. Then the one chance I had to deploy out of NSA, they're like, nope, sorry, you can't get access. I'm like,
Sure.
there's nobody better qualified than me. And like, no, we know this, but your wife is still pretty Chinese.
And did you give them the whole spiel of, well, she's American by injection?
By injection? Yeah.
Download it. All right, I'll download it tonight. Like when I get off, I'll download it. That way, it downloads while I sleep.
But yeah, they wanted a SIGINT guy with programming background. I'm like, that's me. That is who I am. And like, yeah, dude, you would be perfect for this, except your wife's eyes are kind of slanted.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that your eyes life size were slanted.
No, that was the reason.
That was definitely the reason.
I've got it in an MFR.
I got it in an MFR.
Slanty eyes can't deploy.
Oh yeah, well you got to understand there, Thomas, that Space Force is, just the Air Force,
You can't deploy to the moon.
so.
Sorry, Space Force.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was a
yeah.
stupid joke.
No, it was funny. You ever watch the Space Force Netflix series with Steve Carell?
I did. I was really hoping there was going to be a season 2 for it.
Yeah, me too. They had a great cast, for it and everything, and
Just
just
like
the
with the Coast Guard. Shut the fuck up, Coast Guard.
right.
I'm like, that's how we really treat them.
I know, it's great. They obviously had military people on board writing this. Because, I thought I was gonna start being considered a real branch now. No, absolutely not.
You know, my instructor for 450 was Coast Guard.
I mean, I can believe it.
I
Yes,
said, I didn't know
there
you
were
people existed.
yeah, there were coasties and stuff there. And I think that honestly was my start to the downfall.
Dude, we had this Hispanic kid in my class. Funny as shit. So our instructor was huge, like into boxing. And he pipes up one day. He's like, "Oh, my grandfather was a really famous boxer." And my instructor was like stoked. He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Oh yeah, amazing. He boxed oranges. He boxed apples." And it ruined our instructor for like 5 minutes. He was just bent down on the podium, just laughing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He's like, "What?" He's like, I could. He's like, I could probably send you to what is it? Not H. It's not HR in the military. I can't. EO.
Yeah.
He's like, I could probably send you to EO for that joke. He's like, why? My grandfather boxer.
Soft. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Space Force is like 5-ply.
It's like 5-ply.
Fucking soft as shit.
It's funny. More beer.
More beer.
This is the problem with the beer. Like, I didn't drink for like the first hour of stream, and now I'm working on 7 and 8. It's like, oh, you donated bits? Alright, fine, I'll drink a beer. Well,
I've explained this to people. I was like, this is the problem with being an alcoholic. Is like, the first beer is too much, and the next one is never enough.
right. Firefin Snapper. That's used in alchemy, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Alright.
If you want to make the fire oil for you, I can. Oh, shit.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to make it eventually. I just want to make sure that, I'm not auctioning something that I'm gonna need later or something. Because it's like, hey, these go for almost 6 silver. I'm like, hell yeah. Zeb's like, oh, 6 silver, that's cute. Like, leave me alone.
I don't get out of bed for 6 silver.
Yeah. Like, I ran around for like an hour and a half mining on my rogue earlier. Wanted to level my mining, right, and hopefully work a little bit on my engineering, but like all the stuff is just like that I could mine and stuff, like I don't really need for engineering right now. I'm just like, all right, well, let me go and sell it. Soda, add a shot. Juice, add a shot. Energy drink, add a mother effing shot.
Oh god, God damn it. soju and what energy drink do we drink with it?
It
Was it
was
Monster?
called Monster Chaos, and it was like an orange mango-ish flavor. I don't know. It was good. Like I haven't found that flavor in the States at all.
Oh, it was good. I'm pretty sure it took years off my life.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was this juice monster that we drank. Again, I'm pretty sure it killed me. Like years of me.
Yeah, Monster Juiced Chaos with a K. K-H-O-A-S. Chaos. That's how they spelled it. Yeah, it was it was delicious. I mean, I would not drink it sober just because I drink it so much uh, while I was drinking. So when I was sober, I was like, oh, absolutely not. But I tell you, the one energy drink that just always was just it hit me so good in the mornings, especially when I was hungover. It was just like, ugh, this is tasty. This is a gift from God. Was the Full Throttles, Full
Remember Head
Throttle
Game?
original? Yeah, I remember Head Game. That's what it's called. I need to tell the LT. Like, she's going to Korea. I'm like, all right, so you need to go to Mud Hut. It's not called Mud Hut. It's called the Osan Bulgogi House, but everyone calls it Mud Hut because it's literally looks like a mud hut. All right. Now you got to go past the railroad tracks down the Songtan Entertainment District. It'll be on the right down one of the roads. You can't miss it. You also have to go to Kim's, which is the best freaking booty jjigae bar none in the
Booty jjigae.
world. Yeah. And she's like, Kim's. Okay, I was like, now Kim's is difficult because the sign is not in English. So everyone calls it 71 in a box. And she's like, 71 and a box? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why? I'm like, because it's in Korean. So it looks like a 7, a 1, and then a box. Like, that means Kim's. But, you know, non-Korean speakers just call it that. She's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, but yeah, it's kind of interesting, you know, how you have to get there because you have to like turn down one alley and then you have to like the next right is like an even sketchier alley, but you'll see the sign there. There's a white
What does any
sign.
of this have to do with Het Gay?
Well, my LT. Sorry, you said head game. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to tell my LT. And then I got into like I've been telling my
Oh, okay.
LT because she's going to Korea here like next week after, all these restaurants and places. But
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
I knew she was going, but like he left because like, oh, Het Gays, and then he started talking about Kim's. I'm like,
yeah,
what is this man on about?
yeah. Oh no, my fish got away. What did you
Yeah,
show?
because I remember is that Korean like that gal I was dating for a little while. She was like, oh, hungover, you need Het Gays. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but fucking at this point, I will take anything. And I remember I had it. I was like, I've got to tell Gil. This is amazing.
It was. It was a game changer. Like Koreans drink so much, they have came up with a little hangover juice. Basically, you take it before you start drinking, and then you take it the day after. And
I
it,
remember we'd buy like 3 of them. We'd put them in our pockets. Like, all right, whoop, time to start drinking.
yep,
Oh, we're halfway through. Boop. All right, we finished drinking. Time for another.
yep. And then yeah, we're walking back like, I know we just took those head gays, but soju and monster, yes.
I'm being super quiet. In fact, people on stream are even talking. They're writing books about how quiet I am. I know I've got work tomorrow. You've got work tomorrow too. Yeah, don't forget it.
Ooh, I got mail.
She hates
Oh.
when I do that. I'm like, because she'd be like, hey, don't forget, you gotta do. I'm like, I know how to do that. I know how to do that very well. People write books about how well I do that. And it makes her mad every time.
Fuck.
What?
You're about in an hour. You're gonna get mail from me. If you could just send that back. It's
What
that
is it?
tank. It's the tangy clam meat you just sent me. I was like, oh, I got mail. Maybe it's money I got from stuff I put on the auction house. Then I went and checked. I'm like, oh no, it's from Zap. Okay. Well, then I was checking my bag. I'm like, do I have room? Okay, yeah, I already have some tangy clam meat in here. And I went to grab it, and then I hit the wrong fucking button and hit return. I was like, all right, well.
I honestly don't think I was even being loud. I think she just wanted to come in and fuck with me.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet you're not a 6, guys? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. I'm assuming it has to do something with the little pouches, the Zen pouches.
Oh.
Ancient Chinese scroll by Zab about being quiet. Oh, well, as you get older, Thomas, if you decide to drink, it's going to become more prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fortunately. Oh, cool. My cooking and my fishing are up to the same par. Alright, I need to go get some rod bristle doodads. Alright.
Yeah, you remember that, Gil, when I was smoking like 3 packs a day?
I know. And then it was 4 packs because I wouldn't buy cigarettes, but I'd be like, hey, Zap, let me buy one from you. It's like you just started buying extra. Well, going out with Gil tonight. Fucking loser. Doesn't buy his own.
And honestly, it never bothered me. I think you felt guilty, but I'm like, Gil, I really don't care.
Yeah, yeah. You say that every time, but I'm like, eh.
In fact, there's a gate guard at NASIC who, like,
Oh
in
yeah, you can't
retrospect,
anymore. Would kill me. Yeah, I remember now. Yep, I remember. Yep. You're right. You're right, Thomas. So
in retrospect, I think she had a crush on me. She's like, I've never seen you come through here without a cigarette in your mouth. I'm like, that's because I'm fucking addicted. Like,
if
I was
like,
probably hungover that morning. Like,
yeah.
just mad.
You look at her, you're like, understand your job sucks, but all of our jobs sucks.
Like, do you think I want to be smoking? No. This is a monkey I voluntarily put on my back and can't get it the fuck off.
Right.
Yeah, I just found 4 sagefish pools all together. I'm gonna make so much gold off this. How you doing, Gil?
Like, yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, how the hell is he far like fishing these so fast? I'm like, what the fuck?
It's this tiny little pond, and there's 4 of them all together.
So, yeah, no, I didn't get a single sagefish, but again, I was just leveling. Not
I've
where I
gotten
was supposed
so
to be,
many
but the
sagefish.
problem is I'm like, okay, let me see what I catch here, and then I saw the oily blackmouth. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm staying here for a minute.
I've almost got a stack of
Yeah, ridiculous.
them. Gil shuts down stream, shuts down his computer. Fuck this guy. Fuck sagefish.
Oh, that's what it is. Zab has to be quiet so he doesn't scare the fish off as much as Gil does. Yep, that makes sense.
There's another room that I could put my computer room in, but it's like a closet under the stairs,
Mm.
and I
You'd
don't
be
want
like
it 'cause
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah, no, absolutely
Potter?
fucking not. So, my wife, when she learned English, is from British people,
Yep.
and she tries to correct my English all the fucking time. I'm like, look at here, bitch.
This is not how we do it in America. I told you the story about the one guy from Brazil and asking to use my eraser one day, right?
No, I don't think you have.
So, yeah, first period was math class. Ugh, right? But anyways, um, him and his girlfriend, she was an American girl, they would just sit there and just flirt in class all day, not pay attention to the teacher. There was honestly, like, I love this teacher. She was great. She would, like, walk up behind him as, like, she's teaching and then, like, hit him on the back of the head with the book. Like, not hard, just, like, tap him, like, hey, pay attention, right? Because they're just, like,
Just
making
enough so he knew. Yeah.
just making googly eyes and damn near making out, pretty much, during class and things. But there's one day he was sitting next to me and she was on the other side and stuff, and they're doing their stupid little flirty nonsense, whatever, and things. And then he leans over to me and he's like, hey, can I borrow your rubber? I was like, excuse me? He's like, your rubber? I was like, dude, I don't carry those on me. When I'm at school. Right? He's like, no. And he points to my eraser. He's like, your rubber. I'm like, oh, my eraser. Yeah, sure, buddy.
We had a guy from Zimbabwe. He was this is back when I had to go to Catholic church. Father Bishop, I think was his name. Maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But anywho, in Zimbabwe, church apparently goes on all day.
Ooh.
It's not like an hour thing. So he's like, "Oh, cool. I'm doing mass. Cool. We're in it for the long haul." 3 hours in. Again, mind you, the other guy, like, he cut it in an hour because he's like, "Hey, I know we got football to get to. This is
Right.
Tennessee." Finally comes out. He's like, "Hey, man, you gotta fucking stop." He's like, "What?" Like this confusion at the front of the class because he's like, "What do you mean stop? Like, we're only 3 hours into this 10-hour sermon."
Right.
He's like, "Yeah, that's not how we do it in the States. Like,
Right.
you gotta cut it down." But yeah, between him,
Ugh.
like, and his English was, it wasn't bad, but it was very heavily accented.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the other person we had, Father Morio, who was Norwegian, I think, who apparently was going to be an opera singer before he's like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to be a Catholic priest. And before that was in a concentration camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
dude lived an interesting life.
Yeah, you've seen some shit.
Oh, dude, and he had a voice that fucking carried.
Oh, I bet.
But his doctor was also, Norwegian doesn't sound right. I don't know, some sort of Scandinavian.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he was buying beef or something. He wasn't supposed to because like of his heart or something. And they start yelling at each other in the middle of the supermarket in whatever language they spoke. And they were both loud fucking people. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah, my mother's like, "Hey, we kind of have to leave." I'm like, No. I like where this is going. I don't know
Please.
what's happening, but I know the entire grocery store is hearing it."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I remember my mother sent me to Catholic school. Well, not Catholic school, but it was like Sunday school. Because she's like, you know what? You're really not finding God. I'm like, I'm probably never going to, but I'll play at this. And I don't know. I was being a dumb kid. I'm pretty sure I said something stupid. And Father Morio was like, "Come here, my son." I'm like, "All right, fine." And I'm thinking like, "All right, now he's gonna talk to me about God." Rips me to pieces. And he's like, "You're an idiot, fucking kid. You're fucking worthless. Like, if you don't find God, you might as well kill yourself." And I remember being like, "Son of a bitch, that got real, that got really real, really fast." Yeah, he had zero chill.
DPS for an RFD. Am I old enough for an RFD? I probably am. I'm probably not. He's level 40. Why is he going to RFD?
Previous
Maybe he
sword.
makes. Do it. Just bring your warlock. And just be like, I'm all the DPS you need.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna get one really shitty DPS, but we're gonna have another good one. Razorfin down. Oh,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Razorfin down. I'm like, alright. Because again, he's level 42, or 40 as well, right? So I'm just like, well, again, he's level 40 as well. So I'm sure this is not going to be an issue. Pepe hands. Be right back.
already miss you.
Oh, you're not getting it. Oh, that sucks, guy. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna make the head check real fast. I'll be right back.
let's go ahead and so I have arrows. Where the fuck is my cheese? Oh, okay, it's right there.
Gil, why does the
Sup?
Republican Party not have one funny person?
Couldn't tell you, man.
Now, I might be able to give you, what's his name? Not Bill Barr. The redheaded guy. Bill something. Curse out all of Philadelphia.
I mean, Bill Burr is
Bill Burr.
red. Oh, okay.
Yep,
Say
Bill
he
Burr.
is redheaded.
He might be Republican, but I think
Shane
I hate them both.
Shane Gillis, I think. Well, so I watched his stand up earlier today. It was kind of meh. Like there's a few things in there that I've already like seen highlights of, and things like on social media. So I was like, okay, yeah, seen that. But like those were literally like the funniest like 4 things in his stand up. The rest of it were kind of like, eh. And the one thing about him was like it was like no holds bar on a lot of stuff he was saying. I guess people are trying to cancel him. I was like, you know,
You see the guy that
I can
told
see that
the,
after
the
his
special
stand up.
Olympics joke? Is that guy?
I'm not sure if it is because I know
Because I thought the Special Olympic joke was fucking funny. He's like, look, like, you know that the guy that like first proposed the Special Olympics, he had to be a risk taker. It's like, hey, what if we take all these special ed guys and fucking race them?
Yeah, I mean, it might have been him because he has a bunch of family members and stuff that have Down syndrome.
Yeah, I
And
think it's the same
he-
guy.
he
No,
kinda-
he's like, I just missed it. Like,
Yeah,
skip
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's Shane Gillis. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I find his stuff. The few clips I've seen, I found really funny.
Yeah, the clips are definitely the definite
highlights.
highlights. Yeah.
Oh,
The rest are kind of like the rest of it. You're kind of like, ooh, maybe
gotcha.
10, 20 years ago. Yeah. I can see why people are quote unquote trying to cancel you now after this Netflix special. The fact that Netflix hasn't taken it down, I'm like, interesting.
I think that's a problem that some comedians run into. Is they're like, oh, offensive is funny. It's like, no. Offensive can be funny if done
Right.
correctly, but sometimes offensive is just offensive.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, so like he was talking he was talking about how like what the summer of 2020 or maybe spring of 2020, spring of 21, you know. He's a big history person, history guy. I like history, and so his whole thing is like, I'm not a Republican, but I'm a white dude that's into history. So it's gonna get me eventually. Like just all Republicans are like these old white dudes that are into history. So like it's coming. It's coming. I'm trying to fight it off, but it's coming,
Dude,
right?
that
But
doesn't even make sense.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was just kind of one of those jokes that they kind of like come back to during their act several times, right? So like he set it up and then kept kind of referring to it, but he was he was talking about how like he toured George Washington's plantation, so to speak, like his house and stuff and things, and basically you might have seen the clip where he went down to the place where they housed the African Americans and stuff during that time frame and stuff, and how like he was the only person there during this whole tour because of COVID and stuff, the only person. And so like the people,
my chest has lots of hair.
the people don't break character that work there, right? So this African American comes down and is like acting like they would during that time frame and things and stuff, right? And he's like, please don't, please stop, like, please. Right? Look, it's just you and me, buddy. You don't have to act like this. Right? Like, it's cool. And then the guy like kept like pushing it, and so he's all like, I had to fight him off with that clip of Down syndrome that hit me, like, just so he knew that I wasn't like the rest. I'm a special needs. Right? It was like two wizards fighting, me with Down syndrome, him with the history that his people had to go through and fighting. I was like, Jesus. Like, but yeah, there's definitely the highlights you've probably seen are probably the best parts of that one stand up. The rest of it is just like, even for me, right? I'm like, buddy, pal. Like, and you could tell too, because like you only typically on like these Netflix specials and stuff, like the crowd is getting into it, crowd's having fun and stuff. Like there were very few laughs going on during this. I wouldn't be surprised if they added a laugh track into this special.
Wow.
Things. Yeah, it was interesting. I was like, ooh, man, bud. Like, I know you're trying to be, one of those guys that's like, toes the line and stuff, but I don't feel you're like 2 or 3 steps over it. Like, you're just not where you want to be, right?
So what's funny is like, so I really hate the term African American.
I do too, honestly.
So, Musk is African American.
Right, exactly. Like, it's not exactly what people perpetuate it to be involved with, right? Like, there are people that are from Africa that have came here, became Americans, that have very less melanin in their skin than the term equates them to, right? Like, so.
Yes.
And then you also have individuals, from Jamaica, Cuba, other places in the world, but yet people still classify them as, African American. And a lot of them are like, no, I'm Jamaican American, or I'm Haitian American, right? Like don't rope me in with this group. All right, you're proud of your heritage. I get that. All right, cool. But how'd you get there? Never mind. Let's not talk about it. Like.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna call Kay Asian American
All day.
and see what happens. Because I'm pretty sure Kay will be like, "The fuck are you on about?"
So, honestly, lately, when it has come to, like, answering Like you know, you do surveys and stuff, and they're like, you know, are you African American, East Asian,
Hmm.
Pacific Islander, you know, Hispanic, whatever. I always hit other now. Like everyone's like, why do you keep hitting other? Well, because I'm European American. My ancestors came from Europe, so this doesn't
Dude,
accurately describe
I got
what
a
I
phone
am.
call today from like it was a police union. So I'm driving May back from the dentist.
Hmm.
Get this phone call. It's like probably spam. I'm like, whatever. I love this. And it's this police union, and like does this little spiel. I'm like, hey man, what state are you from? He's like, what? I'm like, what state are you in? Because I'm probably not in that state. He's like, Tennessee. I'm like, yeah, that's what I figured, because my Homer record, and people keep selling my fucking information. I
Right.
haven't been in Tennessee for 20 years. You're like, okay, bye. I got
Okay.
this other one.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you.
They're like, hey, you know, this is so and so from the Republican Party. Like, we want to talk to you about illegal immigration in Tennessee. I'm like, in Tennessee, huh? I'm in Texas. And like,
Right.
oh, so how do you? I'm like, do you think white people are picking fruit? Are like doing all these like terrible fucking jobs that nobody else wants? They hung up on me before I could even start.
Yeah, Key and
Because,
Peele reminds me of the Key and Peele scale. The civil, yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, dude, I love Key and Peele. I'm not gonna lie.
dude, I hate that argument that some people make. They're like, oh, the Civil War wasn't about slavery; it was about states' rights. I'm like, oh, okay,
no.
states' rights for what?
Right, right, exactly.
And I don't know if you know this, because I didn't until like 3 weeks ago. In the South Carolina, like their little thing about joint, it specifically says because we want to keep slaves. I mean, not word for word, but like
Right.
that's what it was. But yeah, states' rights for what?
Mhm.
States' rights for what? Well, taxes. Taxes on what?
Mhm.
Like, come on, buddy. Like,
You sent
I get it.
a picture in general. All right. Let me
Oh,
look
I
at
saw
it.
it pop up. I saw the overlay. I haven't looked at it.
I didn't
It's,
even hear it.
and it's like, guys, like,
Oh, it's a
I'm American
kitty.
too.
What up for
Like,
you and me?
I get we don't have a perfect history. No country does.
None.
We can look at it and be like, hey, yeah, that was really fucked up. We got
Did I
better.
did I say that right, Thomas? Yeah, exactly. We got better, right? Like that's the thing, and we're continuing to get better, right? Like,
Right. We're not at a great place yet, but like you said, Gil, we're getting better. Like, I really think we need gun reform. I mean, I'm a big proponent of the Second Amendment. I'm cool with it. But, like, all right, if you've been charged with domestic abuse, I don't think you should own a gun because statistically, you're something like 80% more likely. I just made that statistic up.
I
But you
just
are like,
made that. Hey, they say 85% of statistics are made up.
but apparently, like, if you've been convicted of domestic violence, like, you are a percentage more likely to shoot somebody.
I mean, yeah, you got a a violent history and things. Boop, boop, boop. Am I gonna get summoned? Like, oh no, you're behind me.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
Ooh, King's Blood. That's orange to
I don't
me.
know how you got here faster than me.
I don't know how I did either, honestly. I figured you were already there. Oh look, they're already killing stuff in there. Sweet. They don't need us.
Dude, you're the pretty face. I'm the dick behind it. I don't know what that means. but I should pass you. I've got a horse.
Oh, you do have a horse. That's right. I do have cheetah form and a 10%. Oh, that's attack speed. I don't have the BFD buff. Actually, funny thing is like when I have the BFD buff, like I don't know if it's the little add-on or anything. Like when I have the BFD buff and I turn off cheetah, right? Like I run pretty quick, but then I turn on cheetah and I go a little bit faster. I don't know if it stacks or if cheetah's faster, what have you, right? But like when that add-on you had me get, and it's like shows your movement speed and things. Like right now it tells me I'm at 130. Like if I have the BFD buff and I turn aspect on, it's like you're moving at 120%. But then I turn it off and it's like you're moving at 130. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm moving slower. But yet now it's telling me I'm sitting at 130. But yet, I don't have that buff. So
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
see it. I see a fat little
dwarf. No. Actually, I'm probably safe to run on the road. It's not the. It's been a couple weeks since this dropped, so it's just like trying to find a group for stockades nowadays. No one's fucking doing it.
Dude, it took me hours one day on my druid. Like, hey, I will heal.
Right.
People are like, what the fuck are stocks?
Right, exactly.
We're all playing Pal World.
Alright. That sounds like argument racist use for people.
No, it's a statistic. Like, if you've been convicted of domestic abuse, you are more likely to shoot a loved one than if you've not been committed or convicted of domestic abuse.
Hey, come back. There's room on your horse, bud. Come on. Let me on it. Bro, don't be stingy. I'm little. I can fit on the back. Or in front of you, You can straddle me.
My hands around your waist.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
it's just...
like a little, when you ride a horse with a little kid and things, right? You got them sitting in front of you.
If you're wearing a skirt, I want you side saddle. Yeah, no, it's... No, I'm not saying statistics are all... Yes, it is a crime statistic. I don't know what you're trying to say.
He also did state, like he made up that stat when he said it. He's not sure what the real stat is. Yeah, it's very high.
Oh yeah, no, it is like proportionally higher to the point where some lawmakers are like, "Hey, we should probably make a law against this," and others are like, well, I mean, the NRA gives us a lot of fucking money, so let's not.
What's that over there, Bruce? Oh, that's yellow. I'm not stopping.
I mean, you can just Google it if you think I'm a liar. I have no problem with it.
Oh wait, you're 40. It doesn't matter. I was like, I don't have my sleeping bag for another hour 46. It's okay.
We're all 40, sir. In fact, you're the only one.
What? Why are we doing RFD? Oh, it's RFK. Okay, everyone's running to the... Oh, shit. I'm not going to be able to hit fucking shit in here. Gonna get a lot of fucking experience, though. I'll tell you what, boy. I guess this is the original. I thought RFK was on this side. All right. Well, that's my bad. Zab, I'm going to need you to come back.
Yeah, I'm going to summon you. Don't you worry, buddy.
All right, good. Oh, okay. I heard your scream. I was like, shit, they're coming for me. I'm whispering Zen right now. I'm like, hey, dude, anything's an upgrade in here for you, let me know. Because everything's going to be an upgrade for me. I don't want to take shit from you.
So let's get this here for you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm going to eat one of these little things. Get a little additional rested XP up in this bitch. Yeah, we're gonna keep stream going until we finish this dungeon, and then we'll cut it off. I figured why not? You know, we got some good content here that we're about to do. Not like,
That I'm
just
about to
questing or fucking fishing like you guys had to
Don't
be
be
subject
watching.
to earlier. Yeah. Yeah, wait till you're at the entrance.
You're gonna be like, miss, miss, miss. I'm actually a little surprised that Zen was like, yeah, I'm cool with this.
Yeah, I thought this was the other one, to be honest. Like, if I knew it was gonna be this one, I probably would have brought my rogue, in all honesty. But that would require me to go and change my spec and stuff. Because right now it's combat, which is like the tank spec.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, I guess technically you still could.
I mean, I could. My damage would be pretty shitty. Like I saw what my numbers were looking like. There was actually a few pulls and stuff on some bosses. I was sitting about like 4th or 5th and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm actually not doing too bad. But like, I got points into, tank talents and stuff,
I
like
mean,
to
honestly,
increase
Gil,
my parry and my
you weren't doing
dodge.
bad at all last night.
My hardest issue was holding freaking threat. Like, Morgane just does so much burst damage. It's very hard to hold aggro on him. And what fight were we doing? Oh yeah, it was the second to last one where I took the chicken and the squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole time, I was on the verge of losing aggro on both of them at the same time. Like my little threat bars, like from Plater, were yellow the whole time. Like I'm like, fuck. I just had my finger on my taunt button the whole time, and there was a couple times that they got away from me. I'm like, fuck, 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 fuck. Just,
I know there was one fight, like, I immediately was like, my threat.
well, and then I'm also like, they're like, oh yeah, go ahead, go DPS. I'm like, I feel like I should just stay tank just in case, Uh, you know, tank goes down. I feel like I need to be here.
Yeah, because there was one fight, I was like, Riley, I'd have
Gil,
beaten
what would it take for you to call out and just fucking take a full chill? Dude, I I have taken for like the past month, I have taken days off every single week. So I'm just like, you know what? I need to
work 1 week.
I need to, yeah, at least work a week. Something. So, yeah. Yeah, big pulls. Big pulls. I can't even hit these fuckers. Fuck yeah. These are the first ones. I can't even fucking hit them. Hell yeah, brothers. I'm 26. These guys are 35. Why are they healing me? Stop healing me.
Because you look like you're about to take damage.
Right.
Like, better just stack them right now. Yo, did you just pull them by existing?
No. I was way back before. Maybe I came around the corner and pulled extra. I didn't mean to. If I did. Yeah, yeah,
I don't
dude.
know
I'm doing 6 damage to these fuckers. Get at me.
Yeah, I just needed me and Zin to be top damage. So that we'd be like, no, he's with us. It's fine.
I mean, all you have is the tank and the healer. So I mean,
Yeah. So we're fine.
oh, okay, cool. I can't even see what level these ones are.
35.
Oh, okay, yeah. 34 is the cutoff. I can see 30. Wait, I thought I saw 35 earlier.
So 36.
Oh, okay, maybe. What does this button do? Oh, flank and strike. Okay.
This button.
Well, I have this button on my bar. I'm like, but it's a melee ability, so I don't really hit it all too much. Like, I just have it next to my other melee abilities, so.
Well, I said I was going to make up your damage, and I feel like I've done that.
Yeah, I think my pet's fallen more. Doing a solid 27 DPS here.
Fucking killing it, buddy.
I'm just watching my pet, and I'm like, is he gonna die? Like, I have my pet on passive. Like, don't you fucking go anywhere. You only go when I tell you to go. Gil doesn't take my love seriously. Nah, dude. Like, honestly, like, it's coming down to, like, I think I'm down to, like, 4-6 days and, like, less than a week of, like, normal, like, leave days and things. And I gotta build them back up, because this time last year, I actually had use or lose. Like, I had to take, like, over a week. I think it was, like, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks off. If, by the end of the year. So, I was like, yeah, I'll take days off all willy-nilly. But then, yeah, I've used a lot lately.
I wonder if they're like, fuck, why do we bring these people? I was like, you know, the Warlock's doing enough. How's the XP, Gil?
Where am I at? I'm on general. I've jumped up about a bob and a half already, but Yeah, I do have rested, and I do have uh, coffee or the sleeping bag. Buff's going right now.
That should put this should put me on the top. Yeah, I was like, there's no way.
Oh no! Oh no! Horse came behind. They're like, I want his lunch. Oh yeah. Yeah, that pull there put me bar in an eighth, or above in an eighth.
That's fucking wild.
I'm probably gonna get like at least a level for sure out of here. My only saving grace is my explosive shot right now, because as long as it doesn't resist when it gets applied, then like the explosion doesn't miss. Oh shit! Come back, bud. Come back. Come back. Come back.
Buddy.
Well, so I have I have my serpent sting and my arcane shot macroed to make them attack. Right? So like I'm trying not to pull extra. Oh. If I move up, I'm pulling those guys to the right.
Yeah, no, then don't.
I'm only spamming 2 buttons.
Health pot and mana pot.
Oh no, just my multi-shot and my explosive shot. Okay, yeah, he's going over there. Good. Good, good. Oh, is the servers working better now? Oh, I dinged. Cool. Might be able to hit something
Brad?
a little bit better. Lack of greens, though. I'm telling you.
You don't know what to do with them.
Put them in my bank. Oh, fuck, they're coming from that side. I feel like I should just greed, even though it's a huge upgrade.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you how to do your business skill.
No. Yeah, I don't want to be taking, you know, fucking shit. I'm getting XP, you know. Like,
I think the fact you're here, you should just like, I made it.
mm-hmm. All right, let me see here. Oh yeah, I wasn't hitting that shit. Fuck you. I do have a point to put in though. Uh-oh.
It just takes a couple big crits, like 1750.
Wow.
Dang, that's pretty monster for a tank, huh?
I was thinking DPS. Strength agi? Guess there is some stam, yeah. Yeah, more stam than anything, yeah. How much armor's on that bad boy? Plate, 373? No, no one has a decurse in here. I just got slapped in the face by my cat. Silly kitty.
Silly kitty.
I said that. the priest is back here looting. She's not even fucking out there to heal.
Oh, don't worry. She immediately panicked.
one's an herber in this group, but I can't herb besides me, and I can't herb the herbs because I'm too low.
Oh no. 2649 crit.
Jeez. Can Gill be bought?
Probably.
I mean, maybe.
How's the XP Gill?
Pretty good. I am 2 bubs into 27 now. And I got 8 minutes left on my student fodder from the stupid one bag quest that gives like 20% rested for a level. So
Apparently I can't help fire this. So the way we got into this, I was like, hey, I will pick up all of Gil's slack. And I'm like, ooh, shit. Zin is doing a lot of damage. Maybe I can't. Nope. Thank God Zin is kind of meh.
that's an upgrade for me.
Healing done.
I don't even have a neck, so it's like, this is an upgrade for you. I'm like, eh.
Oh, I want it?
Is my pet gonna pull anything if I drop down here? Okay, no, he dropped down with me. Thank God. Need some life to the party.
Brr, 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 brr.
Brr, 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 brr. Yeah, Zab's focusing. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, hey, hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Gil just has to exist
Yep, pretty much.
and
That
not pull.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I'm focusing on. I guess I could talk more. So there I was, naked, knee deep in pudding.
Knee deep in pudding.
Anyways, that gave me a third of a bar, that pole. In case you're
It
wondering.
really.
Yeah. So. Excuse me. 1 second. Had to clear my throat. Had a frog stuck in there. I ever tell
Well,
you
I'll
that?
push it out for you.
That little thing, Thomas? Pretty sure I've said it a couple times, but there are times I've like things are just like awkwardly silent and stuff. I'm like, hey, I ever tell you guys about the one time I was naked, knee deep in pudding, surrounded by gorillas? Well, anyways, none of that matters. What really matters is what kind of pudding did you just think about? So, yeah, I do that a lot. I'm gonna say fuck it and put my money in the bucket next month. Chocolate is the highest answer. A lot of people actually say banana because I guess start talking about fucking gorillas and stuff, and people are like, banana pudding, obviously, because
Racist.
gorillas like banana. How's that racist? Gorillas like bananas.
I don't know.
I can't even use the scroll I picked up. Like, this is how bad this is. It's like, it requires level 30 to use the scroll. I'm like, cool. Ugh, another gold thorn.
Get it, Gil?
I wish I could. They read to me. Uh-oh, I'm gonna pull fuckface. Let me pull my pet back. Wasn't me. I didn't pull him.
It wasn't you.
I light up my night.
How did Sin pull ahead of me? Well, I mean, I pulled ahead with that 1700 crit.
No, the priest has beat me in damage. Yeah, I beat the priest. I mean, I get they have to heal, but
Still bullshit.
doing 36 damage now.
36. Oh Lord, he coming.
I'm coming.
I want to say yes, you can have it. By the way, I totally think you should have taken him.
Eh, it's fine.
Maybe Fly will give it to you. Oh, G level?
I think my pet did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he pulled out his pet. I love your stream so much. I'm gonna just do tier 3 on the second and 10 subs. Jesus, dude. Zab about to die. Well, thank you.
What did I miss?
Oh, Thomas is gonna just do the tier 3 on the he's gonna do tier 3 subs on the second. And then 10 additional subs. Because he loves our stream so much.
Appreciate you.
Pipe! Yeah, you got humor. High pipe! Where's the hype button? Hype, 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 hype. Oh. Actually, no one has that emote actually right now. Hell yeah, bolt drink will do. Cheers, buddy. Glad you got humors, bud. That's awesome.
That?
Hell yeah, brother. Gonna fucking be killing it. You get anything else on the raid tonight? I mean, I know humors is like fucking huge and things, but fucking huge. Like, he's taking close to like the upper ledges, and I'm like, I really don't want to send my pet in. Because knowing our luck, all of a sudden there's going to be like 30 things running down at us.
Right.
I'm like, I'm running on the outside. Just like,
It's like, I don't want to get too close. I pulled through it with my rain of fire. Hellfire!
Honestly, if you would just give it like 3 more seconds before you hellfire, I think you'd be golden. Honestly, on a lot of like the polls where things go like, oh fuck, Zab's about to fucking die.
Yo, do you want me to be bottom DPS?
Look,
Because that's how you're bottom DPS.
look, I'm a power bottom, so I know what it's like,
Hellfire! That was 3 seconds, right?
It was. And look, things are good for. Well, okay, that guy's on you. Never mind. Wait, yeah. Not really. Emmy got the pearl. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, that pearl is freaking baller. Have you gotten the pearl yet or anything? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I was I was corrected the other night in stream. Oh fuck. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm going to dismiss the pet after this.
Is that what pulled it? You think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what pulled it. That's what pulled the first little group there. They all targeted my pet. I was like, oh no. So, yeah, cause we getting close. Like I'm trying to hang on to the outside here. Smoking black and mild. Feels good, man. Yeah, well, sorry, but what I was saying is I found a vendor there in Booty Bay that they added. The dude's little title is like Lost and Found. And you can buy the trinkets from the BFD raid, but I was corrected in stream saying that you, I guess, already had to do the quests and stuff for the trinket before you could actually like buy it. And I was like, well, that's kind of nonsense, because like it was like 75. No, I just graded. It's fine. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Well, he's asking you. Hey, Gil, do you want it?
I don't think you can trade it.
Mine's unequipped. I can.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely take it.
For a gold.
I don't have a gold.
No, you don't. Oh, Zin? Is Zin our Discord? Or watching us?
Probably. Don't
His
listen
stream?
to that. Don't listen to him. It's fine. He's only your daddy. Right.
I'm his daddy till he can give me that 100 gold. Gil?
That wasn't me! I'm clear on the far side. I have no pet out.
Ooh, I'm gonna fuck this up.
I'm as far back as I actually. There might be people coming out from behind us. I just saw running.
So I don't want to say it's my fault. Guys, this might be my fault. Need the mage to have more water.
Okay, no, they're running down there. All right.
Priest. Alright. Listen, I'm happy that you're watching. If you are you a psychic? One of the two.
One
Either
of the
one
two.
is really cool.
All right, hydrate. Cheers.
Oh, actually, I'm kind of fucked in the water.
Oh, yeah, I got a new. I guess I can grab that water jug. I had the last, like, so I don't know what it was. It was a gallon jug from something. I had been using it for like the last 6 months. You know, I wash it out every now and then, what have you. But like the stuff just kind of started. The water started tasting funky, so I'm like, all right, let me switch this out. And yeah, got a new jug. I'm happy.
Oh no. Okay. I pulled all that DPS, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. Alright, I thought that was a funny joke when I said it. Okay, I'm glad you found
No,
it
no,
funny as well.
I do. I think it's great.
Oh, that was the wrong call. Wrong call, Gill and Zab. My name.
My name. All right, Gil, drink. Will do, bud. Cheers. All right, I'm just gonna stick on main bitch here. How do I have one? How do I have one? I don't do any damage. How do I have one?
They smelled your weakness.
Right. Oh shit.
Actually, that'd be really good on a rogue, wouldn't it?
Mine's one picked up, unfortunately, but it does do more damage, technically. Why is that not on my list? Interesting.
Well, Gil, that is it for me, my man.
Yep. Well, the price, the game for the challenge will be. What did you guys say? What price the game for the challenge will be? I'm not sure. So.
Oh, all right. So I don't think we've put any bets on these challenges. So
What
all right, we'll say
challenges?
I think it's the monthly like.
Oh no. We put a bet on it last night. Loser has to buy a game.
Okay, well
And I'm
then
like, all right,
last night.
I'm totally fair with buying a game. All right, I'm cool with this. It's fine.
Okay, well last night you got your game for me bitching out
Yeah, sure. Well,
that through drink
I
challenge.
mean that was we'll call it that. We'll call it that. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, Zab. By the way, appreciate it.
Oh, dude, you totally deserve it. You are the pinnacle of this stream.
All right.
You are the person that people show up to watch. I merely exist.
I'm just here to show my
They-
cleavage.
They love
Yeah.
you, Gil.
Look at that.
Like-
Look at that cleavage.
Ooh, wow. I get on, and people start chanting, Gil, Gil, Gil. I'm like, well, it's just Zab. Gil, Gil, Gil.
Where's Gil? Where's Gil? Now I get the same thing like when it's just me streaming, like, hey, where's Zab at? Why isn't Zab showing? Well, Zab's not here tonight. Oh, well, fuck you, Gil. All right, man.
I don't believe that for an instant.
Wow, yeah. Overall, he did smoke you, huh? Was overall, or was that that last fight?
That was that last fight. Let me check
Mm.
overall. Overall? Oh, no.
No, don't say
Nope.
that, Zab. We love you, Zab. That's funny.
It's alright. I don't need you to love me, because I love myself
Way too
more than any
much.
of y'all could. Honestly, Gil used to give me shit about this back when we were in Korea. He's like, hey man, you know you're kind of full of yourself? I'm like, yep.
Yep.
He's like, oh, you just accept that. I'm like, yeah, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Gil used to give me shit all the time.
Oh shit. All right, but with that stream, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. We're about an
I don't.
hour over, so fucking sap. All right, but with that, we're gonna call it a night. Again, we will see you guys Saturday for the Helldivers 2 giveaway. Hopefully, again, subscriber give back. So make sure if you're wanting to get a copy of Helldivers 2, all it's going to potentially take for you is to be a subscriber and be in channel at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific when we do our giveaway. But
I
with
hope
that,
I win it so they can't have it.
I hope I win it so they can. This guy.
Because I haven't bought it yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, but with that, I appreciate you all. You all have a great night. Is that? Do you have anything else?
Go fuck yourselves.
That's fine.
I think that's all I have.
All right, fair enough.
I
All
got
right,
really
thank you all.
angry at last minute.
Hey, well, appreciate you for tuning in, X. Hey, you can totally win it for sure. But with that, anyway.